We are now streaming.
Happiness. Right, I'm going to take your word for it. So, here we are.
You might need to press start
45
streaming on
minutes
your end.
late. Do I?
I don't know if you did last time.
No, it says starting. Hold on.
Close enough.
Starting.
There we go. Now it
Fantastic.
says
Hello,
Are
chat.
we on the interweb now?
Yes.
we might be. The button just went grey. No, it's green again. Happiness.
We're flowing through the tubes as we speak.
So
So, a mere 45 minutes late, due to a certain someone. We shan't mention names, but it was Sargon.
V. We'll mention Dev as well.
Technically, yeah, V isn't here either, but, well,
V isn't even here.
It doesn't count.
Again,
the requirements,
he's
I
not
guess.
here
He
again.
did say that he would arrive upon request.
Right. So
Well,
what
I
happened
wouldn't
last
know
time?
what's happening.
Last time.
Rags and Uzulu have done their actions, and then you came back and informed us that it was time to, do the usual things. We shan't ask questions, of course. Dodgy business, no doubt. But it is now your turn.
Can I just tell the commissar to surrender?
Well, I mean, you could have a relaxed
gun in.
conversation now as the bullets start flying, but you might get a less than ideal response.
No, as in yell, point my gun at him and yell, drop your weapon.
Bear in mind, Sargon, we are currently halfway through our first turn that's free, after which we'll get another turn before they can act, because we're
But
acting with surprise. Look, if we kill them, we still get to drink their blood, okay? If that's what you're concerned about.
yeah, but no, not for very long. It congeals, and maybe I don't want to have to just genocide them all.
You're a Nazi,
Yeah,
Sargon.
I don't believe that for a second.
Right. So that's not true.
Maybe I want living blood bags to come with us, so we don't have trouble getting blood.
That's a good excuse, Sargon, but it's not going to fly. Look, how many
Why is that
Russian
not going to
peasant?
fly?
How many peasant villages are we going to find on the way past?
I don't know, but can we or can we not try and take him hostage? Just so point the gun at him and say, "Look, I'll shoot you if you don't drop your gun."
You can do anything you want in my campaign. I'll just come up with some reason why it's going to bite you in the ass later.
Well, everything does, but
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, sure.
saying that I have really bad intimidation.
Sargon, this is a war, and those are communists.
Yeah, but prisoners are useful.
To be fair,
Yeah,
the
but
first one was
you
just
only
full
take
bonus.
human prisoners, don't you?
Yeah, we can't be seen drinking blood from communists. We drink blood from humans.
Yeah, but that means that we've got like 1,000 miles worth of communist blood in front of us.
There might be some, I don't know, foreigners living among them.
1,000
Some of them might
miles
not
of
be
communist
communists.
Blood begins
We've
with-
got to go find some Tsarist partisans or something, do we? And what are we doing here? Okay, I mean, I could just shoot the guy. I don't mind, but seems more interesting to not. But okay, what am I doing? Firearms with what?
It's firearms and composure, I think.
If you wish to fire, yeah, firearms and composure.
Fine, I'll shoot that guy that's next to Dev's body.
I think you've still got episode 5 on the thumbnail, Arch.
I know.
4 successes.
We've had 2 episode Vs, neither of which with a V.
Episode V, the Phantom. He's not here.
Okay, what weapon are you using?
Just a pistol.
There's no such thing as just a pistol.
Oh, sorry. Let me find it. Can't find it for some reason.
Is it a Luger?
Oh, I
Why can't I see it? Oh, a Russian revolver. Damage value 2. I guess 6 rounds left in the chambers.
Okay. A revolver, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 degrees of success.
Good shot.
All right. Yep, you puff off 2 rounds into the guy, hitting him with both. He's surprised. He's got no real defense against this. You hit him twice. He's badly wounded, but he's not quite down.
I'll just look to the commissar and just say, "Surrender, comrade."
No, you can do that next turn. Let's see. So all these guys are surprised. So it's actually Sargon's turn again. Go ahead.
Do you know what I mean? We get a bit of an advantage here.
I just want to surrender, but okay, I'll shoot the guy again. Fuck it.
What? Okay.
He's not down. He should have dropped.
Bam, bam.
pretended to be
Surrender. Bam, bam.
Well, I'm just saying, like, he should have pretended to have been dead. What do you want from me?
He hasn't had time to decide whether or not he needs to pretend yet.
If ever I shoot in your general direction, it is your duty to just pretend like I've already killed you. That's all I'm saying. That was less good.
Okay. Yep. You put a third bullet in him, and he crumples to the ground dead.
I'll do it while maintaining eye contact with the commissar. And then I'll say surrender.
Viva the Nazis all along!
Where was the Nazis all along, you fool?
Right, my turn.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go baller and just roll to kill that one up at the top. I'll have 7 dice, so surely at least 1 or 2 of them should hit. Right, so firearms and composure.
Yep.
You have fallen into our trap.
That was genuinely horrible.
Not fantastic. Still 2 degrees of success. It means I succeed twice, right?
Yep.
Yay!
All right. Let's see. He's no longer completely surprised, so he does get to attempt to get out of the way, which he doesn't do a very good job of. And you hit him with
That's
one
how bullets
round.
work.
All right. Yeah, you hit him around the shoulder section. He is not doing well, but he too is not dead yet. He's just clutching his shoulder and trying to free his Mosin Nagant from his shoulder strap.
You should have gone down, buddy.
I didn't want it to have to be this way. I mean,
I did. I remember in the first episode I was all about making them surrender because we had the leisure to do so. We were near the our own front lines. We could just bring them. We could just cause them to surrender and capture the location. But this time we have a moving target and a complex objective, and these guys need to not be involved. And we're not near our own front lines. There's a minefield between our front lines and here.
All right, the bloodlust, it grows with time.
It grows with practicality, I find. But maybe also time. Yes.
Okay, it's Rags' turn. You are still in the tank with 2 healthy Russians nearby.
All right.
Let's
Are
fix
we doing the same roll as last time?
Yep, you can melee
All
and
right.
strength.
All right, let me see. Boop do. I want to make sure I have because I swap back often, so I want to make sure I've got this screenshotted. So I want to make sure I always get the values back to what their defaults are. Boop saved. Paste that right. Oh, I put that right on my notes. Hooray! So strength plus what now?
Melee.
Melee. Melee plus strength. And I think I had because last it was 10. So 6, 7, 8, 9, the 1. Boom.
Let's see. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 degrees minus 2. So that's 3 degrees of success. And you're just trying to bite him now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm just basically killing him.
Yep. The driver raises up his hand, and you clench your teeth around his hand. So he is, you're savaging it badly. He's bleeding profusely, but he's reaching for his revolver with his other hand.
So, is there anything I can do at this point in terms of like movements or actions or?
No.
All right. I'm curious. It'd be funny if he shot his own dude.
Okay. Right. It is the Commissar's turn. He's a wee bit shocked and surprised at all of this. Let's see. I'm going to roll a mental test to see what he figures out to do. Okay. He stumbles a step back and starts fumbling with his holster where his revolver is still secured, whilst cursing loudly in Russian. You're dead. And you're dead too, so let's take you off the turn timer. And now, what about you? That's a bit better. All right. Out from the darkness, a bullet comes whizzing with a loud crack and strikes Uzulu in the top right half of your shoulder, carving a nice bloody furrow through your shoulder.
Joy.
For 1 hit. 4 damage, blunt, so you halve that.
Okay. And is that the damage that gives you a little / in the box?
Yep. It's just light.
Okay. Well, it doesn't feel very light. I'm almost dead.
Well, almost dead is better than actually dead.
I suppose I should have spent more time repeatedly telling you I'd like to heal, etc., because I probably would have had more health.
Yeah, you probably should have.
Didn't want to bore the chat is my excuse.
Well, you can
nice
you can now encourage them with your dead. Happy.
We shall see.
Let's see. Last guy. All right, this guy is in a lot of pain, but he
Sorry to interrupt. Do I know which direction the bullet came from?
Kinda. Yeah. Let's see. Actually, roll me a perception. This game doesn't have perception, does it?
I imagine he'd see the
Awareness.
flash in the night.
Awareness and I want to say composure to try and keep calm and figure out where the fuck the bullet came from.
I want you to say composure as well because it's one of my best stats.
Okay, let's say wits then.
Too late.
Right, yep. You get a pretty damn good idea of where it came from. It's right down there.
We are not alone, lads.
Now, speaking of, let's see if we can finish off Usulu. The panicked Red Army soldier manages to get his Mosin off the sling on his shoulder and raises it in shaking, blood-stained hands as he fires and misses.
Striking his commandant in the chest.
That would be bad.
That would be hilarious.
No,
Good idea. Let me roll for that too.
I suggest that.
Hitting the
He can't add
blood-sodden corpse of Dev in the head,
Yeah.
extending the time it takes him to revive by another 2 days.
To be fair, the war will be over by the time you.
For you, it's over.
That's not a bad idea.
Now, Arch, I know it would make it more interesting, but that's surely you care more for us than the interestingness of your story.
And you weren't going to do it anyway, so.
Maybe one of you has first aid.
No, I think this would be a bad time
you
to
have
tell you
to-
that I do have one in medicine.
He'd have
Oh.
to like critically fail the hit chance to hit the comrade there.
Would he though? See, I respect your opinion, Rags, and that's why I'm considering it. But fine, I shan't shoot him yet. Okay, that's their turn outside, and now we have two very panicked crew members in a very small and confined space with Rags.
I can only imagine how much they're shitting themselves right now.
All right. The guy whose arm you are so lovingly lacerating manages to get loose his revolver, which he pulls out and starts just squeezing off rounds inside of the tight, confined metal, highly ricochetable interior.
Don't ruin our new tank.
Oh, it'll be fine.
Miraculously, he does not manage to hit you.
Does he hit his comrade?
Does he fucking kill? First off, the both of them are probably dazed with the sound of a revolver gunshot inside of a tank 7 times.
You know what kind of animal has great hearing, Rags?
Moles. Moles have extremely good hearing.
Do you know what kind of relevant animal has great hearing, Rags?
Elephants. Elephants have large ears.
Do you want to need to talk about the meaning of relevant?
They're both eukaryotes.
That is true.
Checkmate.
Look, they're both made out of atoms, okay? Get over it. Atoms are relevant.
Today's part of the anti-party member will be Rags. Good.
If I fail, I can fail an awareness check and not even notice that the gunshots went off.
Yeah, that's a good point. You might fail an awareness check.
Yeah, just roll a few crit fails and you won't even notice.
Right.
Does he hit his buddy?
He does not.
All right.
That's not very sportsmanlike of him.
Now, I will say,
member does a lot better.
Well, I think that he should have negatives applied to him because the gunshots inside that little tank going off should absolutely discombobulate him.
I'm guessing even with a -1, he still shoots Rags, right?
Well, that depends, you know. God does whatever God does.
And what does God do, Arch?
In this case, God rolls a 10 followed by a single success, so he doesn't quite pistol execute Rags, but he's getting fairly close.
Do I get to roll for dodge or anything like that?
You do, yes.
Oh boy.
Can you move 800 miles an hour? From 0 to 800 in 0 seconds.
You can if that's what the dice say, then that's what the dice say. So I will be rolling. That would be dexterity, correct?
You're currently trying to dodge inside of a confined. Let's see. Yeah, it's dexterity plus athletics.
Okay, so we'll do athletics plus dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get a bonus for his hearing
quite the
or his?
opposite. I'm actually going to take away a point.
How? Why?
Because it's a very confined location, and you are point blank.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes logical sense. Therefore, I will not complain. So, do I do anything to the modifiers? Can I put in like a -1 and it'll apply?
No, I'll just remove the last one. I tried doing the -1 and it fucked it up, so I'll just remove the last roll in the series.
All right, remove the smallest number I roll. Okay.
Watch the last one be a 10.
Highly optimistic.
That was the lowest one I had.
Well, right. You've reduced his success by 1. So 4. That does actually do frighteningly little, I'm afraid. Yeah, he still hits you. He hits you once.
So I take a point of temp damage.
Yep, 1 point of temp damage.
All right, click twice. Okay, excellent. That could have gone a lot worse.
It could have. He seems a little bit confused why the dog just ate a revolver round and is just basically winking at him like, haha, you can do better than
I
that.
ate lead for breakfast.
That doesn't sound very healthy.
I do not care.
Or even tasty. I mean, like,
No.
you know,
Builds,
I can understand if it tasted really
it builds character.
good. True.
To be fair, that's a pretty good point. It probably would build character.
Why the Romans did so well. And the Victorians.
I'm fucking nails.
Right, it is Sargon's turn again.
Right. Well, Where the fuck does he think he's going?
I don't know.
Okay, well, what do we think I should do exactly?
Well, at this point, there's few enough of them you could just go up to him and tell him to surrender and maybe shout out, "Don't shoot or we'll kill your commander."
Yeah, good idea.
That'd probably be the best because you have one
point
guy
my
in the
gun in.
darkness, one guy up top.
Yeah.
I mean,
just tell him to
if-
surrender.
I might just, anyway, grab one of these corpses, hold it up like a shield, and run towards the source of the bullet in the darkness and see what happens. I mean, it'll freak him out if nothing else.
I mean, I suppose you could.
Well, if they can see you, surely you would be able to see them,
yeah,
right?
Right. So yeah, I'm yelling out in Russian. Surrender your weapons, or the commissar dies.
See,
just say it
your
in a
bullets
Russian
have no
accent,
effect
Sargon.
on us.
That, but in a Russian accent.
In case you didn't know, chat, Sargon
Okay.
doesn't do accents.
All right, give us your best Russian accent. Go.
All right, that would be you're starting him with a revolver, nice and close. That would be intimidate plus charisma or composure. I'd let you choose because I think either one could be good in this situation.
Would he be able to use grapple as well for a physical aspect of his of holding him down?
You'd have to do either or.
Okay.
Not very intimidating, apparently.
No, that is just as you begin trying to shout out, you get that thing where your voice just squeaks and you're like, surrender. Surrender.
Just killed a man, damn it.
All right, not
I
very successful.
Okay.
All right, we've had Virgin voice breaking. Now we're going to have Chad pick up a corpse and run into the darkness, gun raised.
Okay, Usually your turn.
All right, you never guess what I'm going to do.
The Chad violence.
You never guess what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up that corpse. I'm going to run it to the source of the bullet with my gun raised past the corpse like it's a fucking riot shield.
Okay.
And I expect to be able to do this no problem because I'm a vampire and I have super strength.
That's true.
Okay, so picking up the corpse, this is a fully grown Russian man. Excellent example.
They're communists. They don't have much food. It'll be fine.
Yeah, so probably thin.
Yeah.
Let's see. What would we do with that? Well, strength obviously will be one component. But sadly, there does not appear to be a picking up corpse skill. So you have to improvise there.
Athletics.
Hold on, Sargon, let me pick what to do based on what stats I have.
Well, I think, if you're using strength anyway, I think that would be sufficient for just picking up a corpse. It's not like you have to be you don't have to be gentle with it or hold it a special way. You just pick it up.
Does this even need to be a roll?
I mean, and that would take away yet more dice from Usulu, so I'm not opposed to that idea.
And it's like picking up an inanimate object anyway.
How about if we just do firearms and strength for the entire thing?
I'm going to go with Ryan's suggestion. Just ask you to roll strength.
No, that's not what my suggestion was. I think you misunderstood.
What he meant to say was, roll whatever your best stats are, and we'll give it to you if you get one or
no,
higher.
firearms strength makes a lot of sense. Strength for picking up the body, firearms for keeping the gun holstered, or not holstered, but pointed towards the target.
A very interesting interpretation, but no. Strength and athletics, it would be.
Well, guys, this is going to be a 3-dice roll. Can I have a bonus, please?
No.
Okay. Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Hey,
That's pretty good, yeah.
yeah, all
yeah.
right. Yeah, body
You
didn't stand a
managed
chance.
to pick up his corpse. What's your movement?
We had a formula for working it out, but fuck if I remember what it was.
And before
let me
Arch
find.
says for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, so the body gets to roll.
Oh, I don't have to remember. I wrote it down. My movement is 8. It's space 6 plus 2 from Dex.
Yep, that it is. Okay. Right. So you've got a move of a meter over there to get over to him, and you got a good success on that. So you can probably move the full 8 meters.
I would prefer to be able to fire while I'm moving, even though I might not hit him, but not if it's going to slow me down. Actually, it's a
No,
bolt
I don't
action.
think you'll be
gonna
able
need
to pull off both things at once.
It's a bolt action. I don't have a hand free, so I think maybe I'll just wait until I get close.
You can
Okay.
get one shot.
How far would you like to move?
I guess
You
as
can
far
shoot
as I can.
once.
Unless I see him first. If I see him, then I guess let me see where he is, and then I'll decide.
Okay, so you get over about here when you spot him.
Ah. Now, would I be able to drop the body and take a shot this turn?
Not this turn.
All right. In that case, can I prepare to do that and hold the corpse up so it's completely covering me?
Yeah, sure.
All right. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
You would not shoot your dead comrade in the bum, would you?
And also, just like I know it's D&D, so he could technically just move around behind me and shoot in the same turn without me reacting. Can I possibly just like hold it in his direction even when he moves?
I don't know. This is a turn-based game.
Yeah,
that's the
That's
whole
the
point, is
problem.
the holding the body.
I guess you'll just have to throw yourself onto the mercy of the GM.
Can you just give me like 10 armor while I have this thing up?
All right. Rags, your turn.
All right, let me make another roll. I will be. So that guy has just fired all of the rounds from his revolver that I'm fucking up.
No, he's fired 3 of them, as far
Okay.
as you can count.
I can count further, just so everyone knows. Sorry, right? We haven't reached the threshold. I have it? So I've only just messed up. I'm just gonna finish him off. Yeah. So let me do my roll here, and I'm gonna. Well, wait. Can I let go of him and just get the other guy in the same turn?
Sure, you could switch targets.
I'll absolutely do that. Because that first guy is traumatized. So I'm going to go for this guy who isn't quite as traumatized. So they're both traumatized. 6, so boom. Melee, so bam. 9 plus strength. Any bonuses?
No.
Oh, man.
That's very good. Yeah, you savage the other guy. You go right for his throat and rip it out.
Oh, tastes good. Just like Mama used to make.
All right. The commissar manages to fiddle loose his pistol now.
I said fucking surrender, you dick.
He shouts something back, questioning your mother's sexuality, and then shoots you in the face.
Well, okay.
He does a relatively bad job of it, though, so I shall see. You may defend yourself.
Okay, what do I do?
Defense, dexterity plus athletics.
Sargon, I know you have a gun to his face and all, but you got a bad roll on that intimidation, so he's not intimidated by the gun.
Yeah, he doesn't find guns scary anymore.
See. Right, he pulls it right up to your face, plants it basically straight between your eyes, and just as you see the hammer start getting down, you move just enough to get past the gun, like effortlessly.
Ooh, boy.
Okay. Can I make sure that I've got a really composed face on at this point as well?
You can, yes.
In stark contrast to the voice breaking.
Yeah, right. What am I rolling for that?
No, you can just have it. That was a huge success compared to his attack.
Sargon is a JoJo confirmed.
Okay. Now it's time to test out Uzulu's meat shield.
Mm.
Right, since this is D&D, he's just going to go like, and shoot you in the back.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I know. It's too mean. It's too mean.
I appreciate
That wouldn't
your
realistically
adherence to
happen.
reality against the rules of the game, Hutch.
All right. He seems a bit panicked, really, that you're running towards him with a body.
Mission accomplished.
He rushes his shot, and it goes wide.
And hits his friend on the other side of the road.
I mean, I do want to shoot the commissar just for fun, so at the very least put a bullet into Dev, because why not? But, nah. Let's see. His buddy on the other side of the road. Let's see. He takes a shot at Sargon. You can try and dodge and defend again.
Okay. What was it again?
Dexterity athletics.
Okay.
Yep. Once again, without even turning to look, you just sidestep.
I do have good dexterity and athletics.
So what you're telling me is, while you're sitting here dodging bullets in real time, you're essentially a neo-Nazi.
That's terrible.
That's a tish. You're
terrible.
From now on, I'm not going to give you any benefit of that. He's sidestepping that corpse next to him.
I like it.
I am proud of you, Zulu.
All right. Rags and his last remaining tank crew friend. He's looking less than composed at this point, poor man.
He is poor, yes. He's a communist.
Yeah, he panics and just unloads the rest of his revolver at you, missing with every shot. And there's just a loud, dry click in the interior of the tank.
This is the intro of a movie where it cuts to black right as I pounce on him, and then it's like 30 years later, and you have struggling mother who's trying to put their kid through school, and then
Oh, Jesus! All right, calm down.
Austin Powers style, where they show the bodyguard's family.
All right, Sargon's son.
Right. Okay. I mean, can I don't know. What the fuck should I do, guys?
I mean, he's not responding to a gun barrel in his face and a kind request to stop shooting at you.
you might want to just try again.
I mean, yeah, you could try rolling intimidation again. Like, seriously, dude, stop.
Yeah, I said fucking cut it out.
Well, you might, instead of intimidation, what if you just like grapple him?
What have you got a better
Use, like,
chance of?
strength?
What skills do you use to grapple?
Strength and brawl.
Nah, I've got brawl. Decent strength, but it's not enough. I'll try and intimidate him again. Just listen. Don't make me draw my fucking sword, all right?
Hell, dude, draw your sword, put it to his neck. Or does the sword only come out for special occasions?
Well, usually I could use to kill vampires, but
I'm sure that drawing your sword,
Wow,
then intimidating him would be more intimidating than.
I had a
threatening-
gun pointed at him. Like, how much more intimidating does it need to be?
No degrees of success and a crit fail.
Sword in the other hand.
Well, by the
Captain
looks
Jack
of
Sparrow's
this,
ass.
He just
I
turns around
mean-
and goes, "When has a gun ever killed anyone, eh?" Like, what?
I think Sargon's just told the Russian, please, Mr. Russian man, ooh, surrender.
But listen, just because you can command the forces of nature to slaughter the tank, and just because your buddy can take bullets and apparently be okay, and just because you can't apparently be hit at all, doesn't mean I should be intimidated, okay?
Yeah, look, we slaughtered, 5 other tanks behind us? You know that burning wreckages that you come to? That was us! So fucking surrender!
Yeah, the goal
and we
was to...
won't do it to you!
Are you telling him everything now just in an
These were
attempt?
caused by a lack of surrender. Do you understand?
Our enemy was just as unterrified of me as you are, and look what it ended up for them.
Yeah, what a fucking mistake that was.
okay. Right, you hold up your pistol to him to try and scare him again, and you decide let's make this clear, and you raise the pistol up and you drop it.
What?
Pistols are kind of designed not to be easy to drop.
Yeah.
Why do I drop my pistol?
I think the answer to that is in the rolls, to be honest.
Yes. Like 1 out of 2 rolls, and just like, oh shit. Well.
Okay. I guess I'll draw my sword next time I get an action.
Right. Usually.
Right. So this guy is sufficiently terrified. Now, okay. I haven't been a vampire long, so my question is, do I have some sort of super pounce on the enemy, stun him completely, drink his blood to heal yourself move that I can do within range?
Can you turn into a wolf?
I thought you were going to say yes to that. Okay, in that case, can I walk up to him and suck his blood such that he won't be able to react?
Gay.
You may brawl him, and if you successfully brawl, then you may bite him.
Right, well, that ain't fucking happening, because I don't have brawl either. Okay, am I right in thinking that if I drink blood, it heals 1 or more than that of the / health things?
You can rouse the blood to heal that, which will give you hunger, which you get rid of by drinking blood.
I see. See,
Well,
we
if
haven't
you
done
kill
much.
him, you can just drink his blood.
Yeah.
I mean, these are like walking med packs, essentially.
See, we haven't done much with actual vampirism this campaign, so I didn't know any of this. Okay, in that case, I suppose I will just go the conventional route and raise all reliable. No, it's not what you think, chat. Hey!
Alright, do you drop your shield first?
If I can do it whilst still shooting in the same turn. I don't need the shield if he's dead.
I'll take away the 10 if you keep the shield up.
Well, okay, I'm not gonna keep the shield up. It's a good shot, so I'm pretty confident it'll kill him.
Yes, we
Okay. I should have asked you that before, but then you rolled too quickly, and now I have to warn you.
Fair enough.
Maybe I should ask you to reroll.
I mean, maybe not.
Yep, you hit him, and he goes down too.
Well, his fault for being a Russian. Shouldn't have been born Russian, should you? Bad choice.
He should have been a Russian in the other direction.
Also,
You
literally,
hurt me.
that was not anywhere near the same quality level as neo-Nazi rags. No one can outdo that this stream.
Right, Rags is alone with his new friend, who's recently out of bullets.
Do we have any reason
Good
to...
news for him.
Do we have any reason to have this guy be alive?
It's a question I often ask myself.
The long silence tells you everything you need to know.
I can't think of one.
Yeah.
I'm racking my brains here.
We will be pouncing on this gentleman. So let me do that roll real quick. I still got my numbers out. My melee.
Watch him draw a knife and stick it through your face. Don't
Do
get
I
any
get a
ideas,
modifier
Arch.
for him for anything in this scenario?
Nah.
Ooh,
Jeez.
dear.
Jesus. Right. Well, I'm tempted to take away Rags next turn since he's clearly so busy raping this guy that he can't be asked, but
That's a double crit as well.
yeah.
This poor guy.
I'm guessing this guy is not going to be very well.
If you want to, because I'm using my mouth to rip out his throat, can I? How does route? Because I do have a temp health gun. Is there a way for me to use that like rouse to gain my health back for basically clawing at his? Because I'm biting his throat off essentially, and drinking the blood is not exactly a far stretch from that.
Drinking the
How
blood
does rousing?
will get your hunger removed, and rouse is a separate ability.
Yeah, like
So if you have any hunger, you probably get rid of the hunger.
Because I don't have any hunger, nor should I with what I've been doing. But since I have a temp health gone, can I restore that using, what is it, rouse the blood? How does that work, essentially?
Bottom left of the character sheet.
Yep, there's a dice there called Rouse Check.
Right in the
All right,
bottom left.
so
of
basically, if I succeed, I get health back, and if I fail, I get health back, but it costs hunger.
Yes, but since you're
Okay.
currently drinking blood, you can pretty much get rid of that hunger immediately.
All right. So either way, I get the health back, and because I'm, tearing out someone's throat.
Pretty much.
All right.
Do you remember just now
Just-
when I was carrying around that corpse in front of me? Yeah, it turns out I actually took a sip while I was doing that. So,
I think I think that's a bit of a. I am using my massive pointy teeth to rip out a man's throat. It's similar to what your idea was, but the scale issue is a little different.
yeah, but it's the only scale issue that's that different.
All right.
Yeah, so the tank's all good. So all you have to do is intimidate this. I guess you killed that one dude, so there's just the one up top. But I'll probably just jump off and get him. So
What are you trying to rouse to heal?
well, yeah. Can I rouse and do the roll? Because can I do that after I attack? Essentially.
Yeah, rouse is a free thing. You can rouse
All
whenever
right.
you want.
Oh shit! I should have done that then.
Well,
I didn't
yeah.
know
Okay,
that.
then let me rouse. So what does that mean?
All right, that will usually give you a point of hunger, but since you're currently feeding, that's nullified, and your blood potency 1, so that gets rid of a point of superficial damage.
Hooray! All right, that's actually really useful. Jumping on people, and it's basically like a free temp heal every time you claw someone's neck off.
Basically.
That's excellent, fantastic. All right, do I get? Can I make a movement? Can I do a movement action because the size of the tank is so small?
Not really. No.
All right.
You can do like a half move before attacking, but not after attacking.
All right. Okay.
Hold on. Maybe I should take Animal blood only slakes half hunger. Communists. Right.
I'll wait here then because I want to get a full move before I hop out of the tank because I want to do a full move and an attack because that's oh gosh, that's actually more than my half move is 6 right now.
Because I have an alternative suggestion.
Yes.
It might be quite effective in making him surrender, unless Sargon's efforts have been anything to go by. If you just turn the tank gun barrel at him. Surrender.
probably-
He's like, no, your voice broke.
How? Well, I'll have to defer to Arch on this. How does the tank barrel turn? Can I push it? Because I don't have opposable thumbs at the moment. I just have a mouth and paws. So, is there a way for me to actually do that?
Can you just transform?
I can. I
you can
guess, but-
transform back, and do you speak Russian?
No, I don't.
Okay, in that case, I'd have you roll a pretty difficult knowledge check to figure out how to do that.
Well, it looks like the caveman knows best.
What?
I'll tear out his throat.
Oh, gotcha. Don't worry, I know Russian. I have 2 in drive. I can probably manage this thing. Probably handle this baby.
Yeah, because with you kill because there's only 2 alive, and one of them will probably be dead next turn because of me if you don't kill him with a gunshot.
Wait, we can't have this tank if we're sending the Russian back in it.
Dun dun dun.
Wait, what?
Unless we send him back walking and say, like, give him a story to tell them.
I was gonna
Anyway.
kill the rifleman up top.
Sargon's turn next, so let him do his thing.
Okay.
Okay, what do you think I should do?
Oh wait, hold on. It's no fuck. It's theirs turn now, isn't it? Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
Sorry. Right, let's try and shoot Sargon again, I guess.
Why doesn't he get the genius idea to surrender?
Who knows?
Yeah, right.
He does a pretty bad job with this too. Want to try dodging again?
Yeah, I suppose I will.
You could just eat it to the chest and go like, "Ow!" That'd probably be intimidating.
Athletics and dexterity. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. You get out of the way. Less impressively this time, but still.
I'll accept it.
Let's see. This guy is dead as well, so we've just got one last guy. Let's see. Who does he dislike the most? Choices. Oh. Right. No shot comes from the last Russian this turn.
Is he out of bullets? Well, I guess you can't tell us. We'll have to infer it.
Who knows?
I think he's
Now-
only shot once so far.
Do we
Now
hear
it's
do we hear the sounds of a scared Russian fleeing into the night?
Do we?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just a question.
All right. Well, all right.
Sargon's turn.
Oh, is it my go? Is it? Right.
It is your turn.
Okay. Can I fucking persuade him?
Look, buddy, it's in your best interest.
But yeah, I'll just draw my sword and just shrug and go, listen, right? You may as well just surrender. Everyone else is dead. Your
All the
tank
cool
crew
kids are doing it.
No, your tank crew are dead, all of your soldiers are dead, and none of us are dead. It's just you left. Just surrender.
And you can't hit me from this far away.
Well, I'm literally standing next to him with a sword drawn, so I'll run him through.
And I've just dodged 3 bullets point blank,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah, literally, you can't shoot me.
And even if you did hit us, what? Like, we give a fuck.
Right, 3 successes. Let's see how good his balls are.
Well, how dumb he is at this point.
Right, yeah, he drops his revolver and raises his arms.
Oh, thank Christ.
All right, mate, I'm still not scared, but I am convinced.
Right. Does that signify the combat being over, or?
Not quite yet. There's still one Soviet on the field.
The guy up
Okay.
top, yeah.
Jürgen Panzerson, you can do that one.
I'm going to clean his fucking room out.
Yep. Yeah.
Look, you got to go inside the belly of the beast and rescue your father from the underworld, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Communism is the dragon of chaos, bucko.
That's true. And I've literally got a shield as well. I mean, I might as well take my new friend with me.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
It is.
Then that is what I shall do. What was I rolling last time? Was it just a strength roll for the friendo?
Yep. Strength athletics to pick him up.
Oh, okay. If this doesn't work, are you going to say that my turn is over?
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. Okay, fine. Hey!
Yeah, that's just fine.
All right.
All right, buddy,
Buddy,
come on. We got an adventure to go on.
So fast. He moved him so fast, his blood was in the air for just a second, like a cartoon. You just, wow.
I think it's time for another adventure. Charge!
All right. 8 move. How far do you want to go? You can get all the way up to him.
Maybe not all the way up to him.
I'll have a move right after you. So keep that in mind.
If I manage to carry this body all the way there, and then you jump out the car, the tank, and just savage him in front of me,
you know what, he's fucked.
yeah, he's not going to be doing too well either way.
This dude, like, he's closer than a half movement from me.
Tell you what, Arch, can I get close enough to intimidate, and then do the intimidate this turn?
Probably not. No.
God damn it. Okay. Can I? Even if I didn't move, could I do that?
Yeah, because you've already picked up the corpse, which I'll consider an action.
All right. In that case, can I move and rouse?
Yes, you can.
All right. Then I'll move to myself to like here, so he can't just easily melee. But I'm well enough in range to shoot him next turn, and I'll do a rouse check. Shit.
You failed, but you did get a point of superficial damage back.
No worries.
Just remember to feed after, yeah.
Yeah, well, I've got something to feed on right in front of me, so it shouldn't be too difficult. All right, that's me.
All right, Rags' turn.
All right. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, with 3 Russians dead inside of this tank, I am going to pop out the top, leap out, and I'm going to just make the movement right over towards this guy. I'm going to just leap out and run right at him, and then pounce on him.
Let's hope there wasn't a very small Russian hiding in the tank that you missed.
That must be demoralizing. You're watching the wolf go in there, then a bunch of gunshots, and then you see the wolf covered in blood popping out of the top, running towards you. That's got to be a little grim.
Yeah, meanwhile, the face of your former friend is being held, jiggling about, bloody and empty, by some guy that's just run across the entire road with a gun pointed at you the entire time. And his eyes are glowing red.
All right, so the blood-soaked walrus thing comes...
I would like to lodge a formal complaint about the walrus.
Squeezes its way out of the hatch, you know. It's been fed a bit too much, so the belly fat catches a bit on the rim, but, you know, after a few moments, you squish out there.
Yeah, but the blubber manages to allow it to squeeze out.
That is fake news.
But Rags, I thought you weren't obsessed with being a dog, so why does it matter if you're a walrus?
I am graceful because I have 6 dexterity. I don't make the rules, I just report the stats, all right?
You don't make the rules, you just whine when someone else makes them wrong.
If they're wrong, then I have every right. Go away. Why is that purple thing there? Go away.
Right.
You drew it.
Yep. I didn't mean to drew it.
The one-eyed walrus strikes a majestic pose at the top of the tank, only mildly ruined by the loud burp that precedes it. And then leaps daintily off the tank and towards the Russian.
Oh, it's elegant.
You think that's mocking? That's even more intimidating that he pops out and burps.
I'm not saying it isn't fucking frightening. Would you like to roll intimidate? I'll give you a bonus even.
Would I like to? I'm leaping out to kill him, but yeah.
Chat, how many horror movies are there where the walrus is the horror villain? Night of the Walrus.
Night of the werewalrus.
Has Wilford Brimley ever killed anyone?
Wilford Brimley. Vampire diabetes. Can vampires get diabetes?
If they can, I think Sargon will roll low enough that we'll find out.
Probably.
Sargon intimidates the diabetes.
I really don't. No, my fucking rolls, I don't.
The diabetes looks at the antibacterial injection and says, that doesn't scare me.
So, just so we're sure, we want this guy dead, right? Because that's my plan here. Yeah?
The long silence should tell you everything you need to know.
Alright, just making sure.
You keep asking if we want to let the Russians survive, and I don't know what to tell you, man.
Well,
I guess
you never know.
Done a genocide before.
He could be a valuable source of information. You could scare him to be your friend. Be like,
he's a communist.
Where your friends are.
He's basically a peasant with a rifle. I don't think he knows much.
Yeah.
Then again, he was standing around other peasants with rifles whose location we might like to know. Then again, we have the commissar for that, and we're about to drug him, so he tells us whatever we want.
A wolf's intimidation is 5.
And a wolf covered in blood is probably 6.
What about a walrus?
Oh, jeez. Have you ever seen a walrus move that fast? Oh, man. Oh, you're on land, too. Oh, boy.
Right. Whose go is it, then?
I guess it's mine, so I'm just going to kill him.
Oh, God.
So
evil.
Don't judge me after the conversation that we just had.
God damn it, Rag. Such a bloodthirsty maniac.
Yeah.
These are communists, and I am a Nazi. You can clip that. I don't give a fuck. So let me do my roll. 3 strength, and do I get bonus for intimidate?
For if you wish to intimidate him, I'd give you a bonus, but not for just attacking him.
All right, then we're just gonna get this.
Nice. You sink your
All right.
massive tusks into his throat.
That's
There's the sound
7
of
degrees
ivory
success.
scraping on bone.
Crush you like an oyster.
Right.
As your hairy beard
he-
rubs up against his.
He actually does a halfway decent job of defending himself. He raises his muzzin over above his head, catches your descending walrus tusks for a moment. For but a split second, it appears as if he might actually fend you off until the sheer overwhelming weight of your hugely overweight body smashes down past the muzzin, snapping it in two and burying the tusk in his poor quivering communist flesh.
There's more of me to love.
You're nothing but love handles.
God, horrible. Right, that does mean the combat is over.
In style.
Okay, I'm going to tell the commissar to put his hands up.
I'm going to sip this Russian.
He looks at you like, I already have my hands up.
I didn't realize. Okay, well, I mean, that's good. That's what I wanted.
You know, you're not very intimidating.
I'm not going to complain. Okay, well,
You
what
know
are we
I'm not
doing?
afraid of you, right? I'm afraid of the fat walrus.
Chat's saying that there is a movie called Tusk about a walrus, I
Kill a
assume.
walrus.
Really? I'm gonna take a look.
Are you going to review it on your next stream?
From 2014, yeah, it's a drama thriller.
It exists!
About the killer walrus.
A U.S. podcaster, it's Justin Long, ventures into the Canadian wilderness to interview an old man who has an extraordinary past, and the American learns the man has a dark secret involving a walrus.
Did we write this synopsis?
It's good. This is all Google.
Are you the main
Dark
character?
secrets involving walruses. Okay. But right,
It's got
what
a
are we
great poster.
before we start shilling this thing for free? Go and contact them and see if they can give us a sponsorship.
Hello, we're a bunch of Nazis.
Yeah. Well, we're not really
Hey,
Nazis. We
communists,
just play them
silly.
on the internet.
But if you look up where we were talking about this, you'll find one of us saying, "Have you never done a genocide before?"
No. You need to take. I found a post. A post was sent to me on Sig Marxism Reddit, because of course that exists.
Yeah.
Which was titled "Arch Warhammer and Friends Literally Role Playing as Nazis." So
Literally role-playing.
role playing Nazis.
Literally role play.
Fucking hell.
Literally role playing.
They're actually acting.
That's really weird because there are lots of actors who have literally role played as Nazis as well.
Yeah.
I never really thought of it that way.
Guys, they really believe they are who they're pretending to be.
Yeah.
They've done
Yeah,
it
I
so
mean-
many times they can't distinguish between fact and fiction. What is real and what is the set? Ugh.
This Roll20 game interface is so immersive. I feel like I'm actually there.
Yeah, the
Ringing
graphics are
condemnation
I mean, look
of
at the
all
graphics on that
puppet
walrus.
actors.
fucking beautiful. The way the
be
moonlight
fair, that
glistens off the
walrus
smooth
is
black back.
Fucking great. Just zoom in on that beauty. Oh,
Like,
it's got the nice
It's
little
pretty good.
pig snout, one eye.
Okay.
big
Like,
fur.
let's. I'm gonna tell him to come over to the tank and frog march him at the point of. I'll pick up my fucking revolver, then frog march him over to the fucking tank.
Wait, Sargon, you actually want to progress the story and make us play the game? What a loser.
Yeah. I know, right?
Well, speaking of that, can I be hauled in as well, if you don't mind?
I will walk over and I will grab you by the scruff of your neck, and I will carry you into the tank. Oh, we're gonna have to get the bodies out.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. The walrus very proudly, bites Dev in the neck and carries him like a mother kitten would.
That's going to be healthy. I need to sip
wait,
this shield before I go in the tank.
Is Rags sipping me right now?
Possibly.
I'm
he is, I think that
carrying
breaks a
you
few
into the
laws.
tank.
Rags,
Okay,
you
so,
a pedo walrus?
Listen, just because he's in my mouth doesn't mean that we have to take this anywhere it doesn't need to go. I'm doing this in a purely pragmatic and realistic sense, just like a
Say
real
no
walrus
homo
would.
and it'll be fine.
No.
Yeah,
homo.
it is-
because he's in my
I don't even
mouth
have to
doesn't
say
mean
no
it's
homo
gay.
because his character's a girl, right?
Okay, then just say no pedo.
No pedo. Yeah. So yeah, I'm
Oh
just
God! If only the Catholic Church had known.
Yeah, right.
gonna carry you into the tank. No pedo.
Police break down the
Arch-
door of the darkened lair. Bodies and blood strewn everywhere. Rags upon the floor. Not you, Rags. Actual Rags. And the paedophile standing over the corpse of the girl just looks sheepishly at them for a moment. Eyes glaring. No pedo. And the police just say, "Oh shit, lads, we nothing we can do about that.
He
We're
said
gonna let
it.
him go."
He said it. He said it.
I mean, that's
So-
proof positive.
So Arch, if they just force feed me a ton of these guys' blood, can I come back?
No.
How much do I need?
We have
Jenna?
so much blood here, though. We have so much blood.
I still want to sip my shield. I don't know how to do it. What do I roll?
Just rouse.
What to sip?
Yeah, I mean, if you wish to, I can make you roll a brawl test against the corpse, but I think you'll win regardless. So it
Okay.
seems like a waste of time.
So what I wanted to hear is you can just do it.
Yes.
Okay. Can I, in that case, rouse to get my third point of / and then just sip to heal all of them?
Well, no. Think about it this way: you're rolling rouse not for the point of health, but for the point of hunger.
but
You
it
get
would
the
give
health
me
back. You get the health back basically no matter what.
Oh,
the
right.
roll is just to determine whether or not you get hunger from
I
doing
forgot
it.
which way round it was, my bad. That's a critical success. I'm just going to heal myself to full.
No.
Luckily for you, I was joking. Yes, fine. I have healed myself 1 and removed 1 thing of hunger. Well, wait,
One
do I remove 1 thing of
superficial
hunger? Or?
damage. Yep, you remove the hunger point.
Okay.
Can I do the same?
Are you wounded?
Yeah, I've got 2 light wounds or whatever it is. The slash.
When did that
Yeah.
happen?
You can do that.
Damn.
So,
No, that's a success, though.
I can't fathom a bullet that was faster than Sargon.
can I do
Or a
something?
voice break.
Do I get the same or not?
Yep, you get to remove a point of superficial damage.
Can we sip to restore all our hunger?
No, there's not enough blood.
Really?
Yes.
Really? 1, 2,
You can go
3,
inside the
4.
tank and find the
1,
dudes in
2,
there.
3, 4, 5, 6. There are 7 dead Russians. So they have to go into the.
If we even drunk like
How
a
much
quarter of one of
blood
their bloods, it would overflow our veins.
do 7 dead Russians?
Talk about high blood pressure.
It's magic. But yeah, you've already drunk from two Russians, so you've got what? 1, 2, 5 left?
The average adult has 1.2 to 1.5
can
gallons of
Can I
blood.
drink from another Russian? So we've got 4 left.
Um,
I like
No.
to diversify my sip sources.
There are 7 dead Russians.
I'm going to make an executive decision and say that it sounds like it's too easy.
Right. Okay.
But that's what being a vampire is, Arch. We got shot sometimes and we live.
The tank is like a bathtub full of blood right now.
And if you bring them along, maybe you can sip them later. Actually,
we
you
need
can't because
him.
their blood will turn bad. See, this is why you should have kept the last Russian alive. Lesson for the future.
We've got 7.
You have learned a valuable life lesson today.
But Arch, we thought that the corpses that we had just killed would be sippable at the time we killed them, given there's 7 of them.
Can you hear that
Yeah.
sound, Isla?
We have,
Is
we have
it the
7
sound of
dead
chat
Russians.
recognizing that you're not being fair with us?
This is there's
No.
7 dead
No,
Russians.
it's the sound of the world's smallest violin.
Playing for the world's least fair GM.
Okay. Well, fine. That's the decision.
No,
Right.
no! Don't roll over so easy for this. We have 7 dead Russians.
Yeah, but
And
we can go
what
make
kind of
7
a
more
world
dead
do we
Russians
want to
and-
live in where 7 dead Russians doesn't mean anything?
Said the Nazi.
Mate, you know
I'm
what?
literally
I think the
role-playing as a
millions of
Nazi.
dead Russians is going to mean all that much in a few years in this timeline. So, like,
Don't lower yourself to their level.
Look, if it wasn't
Right.
real communism, then the attempts to bring about real communism mean that it wasn't communism's fault. Therefore, dead Russians mean nothing.
Heretical. Now, what are you going to do with Commissar?
Well, I think the idea was to force him to drink blood, but I guess we can't do that anyway because we're not doing the whole blood drinking thing anymore in this vampire campaign.
Oh, do you think there's enough blood left in these 7 dead Russians?
Well, no, we were going to make him drink some of our blood so that we could do the same thing as if V had come along for his mission and dominated.
Can we not do that?
We can
oh,
just
fucking hell.
fill
Sorry
him
to
with vampire
interrupt,
blood.
But apparently, in Parliament today, it looked like Jess Phillips was about to say, I wouldn't even trust you to Boris Johnson. I'm not. She was like, I wouldn't trust you, you know, but she didn't actually say the even. But
Oh,
it
no.
really looked like she was about to.
Ooh, so close.
Someone just said with the link, it's like, ha ha ha.
Now she understands where you were coming from.
Yeah, right. Are you angry enough yet, Jess? Okay, so
Unpopular
Can we
politician,
heal
literally
Dev
too
up,
angry to step
Hold on.
down.
Seriously, grab that art. That's some pretty amazing artwork, actually.
For once, Dev, I haven't actually seen the artwork before you
but
told me
Arch,
to.
in the meantime, can we do anything to heal up Dev at all?
Yes, we have 7 dead Russians.
Not in the field.
They
no.
are full of 1.5
Not in the field.
gallons of blood
hang
each.
on, what does that mean?
There might be another way, but not available yet.
Well,
So
we
I'm
can't,
just a corpse.
We can't make him drink blood or anything.
At this particular moment, all Dev is good for is as a cushion for the walrus.
Okay, well, I'll sit. I'll put him in the tank and then sit on him until he's
Hashtag
got
no
something
PO.
more comfortable to sit on.
All right, so again, we have to ask the question about unnecessary contact with little girls.
What? I'm sitting on a corpse.
It's not unnecessary. It has the specific purpose of making his sitting more comfortable.
Yeah. Do you
No.
think these tanks are comfortable?
I will not allow you to use Dev as a cushion.
Oh, okay. That's
I'm taking a principled position against the usage of party members for other party members' furniture.
And here's the anti-pedo virtue signaler.
Someone's
I
got to
tell you
look
what,
out for the party.
when-
It's always me. It's always me who has to look out for the party.
I tell you, when BuzzFeed are transliterating this, they're not going to know what the fuck's going on. Like, I'm just saying.
Like what? These alt-right dog whistle code terms. I just don't. I can't understand.
Jared
What
Horse
does
is
it
going to be
mean?
like, something evil is going on. I'm not sure exactly what, but something evil.
Like this
Basically,
is definitely
Satanism, the
evil.
Christians were right. Fucking.
Something Weimar. Something.
Everything they're saying is serious. That's why it all sounds like a joke and they're constantly laughing.
They're laughing because it's true.
Right, so what are we doing? Are we making this guy get in the tank or what?
We all know that all jokes contain an element of the truth. That means they're real Nazis.
Yeah, but are we getting the commissar to get in the tank?
I guess we should drug him first. Anyone have any sodium pentothal?
No.
Well,
Never
no,
mind.
wasn't
We got
the
vampire
plan to
blood.
force? The plan was to force feed him one of our bloods so that
Yes.
he'll listen to us, and then have him get on the radio and send the tanks into the swamp.
Right, who wants a pet?
What?
Right, I'm going to go get another cup of tea while you guys figure out how that's done. I'll be back in a minute.
How? Yeah. What's actually happening?
Well, the only way
You
that we
have to
had
ghoul him.
to manipulate him in the same way that the Dominate can, to get his troops to drive into the swamp, is to ghoul him by giving him a massive dose of vampire blood, by which one of us would have full control over him. How long does that last, Arch?
I think it's a few weeks.
Let's see, though. I don't think it's quite as useful. Once you feed him the first part of the blood, he's not a blind slave, but he will be very fond of you. Kind of like how V currently is very fond of you.
Oh yeah, I feel it. Okay, but if we just keep dosing him with it,
It would have to be over the course of days to make him truly loyal.
Does it actually?
Mm-hmm.
now we have responsibilities.
It followed me home.
I mean, we could always just give him one dose and then go along with him in the tank just to make sure that the operation goes swimmingly. And most of us can pretend to be Russians anyway, even though one of us is a walrus.
A Russian walrus.
Well, I don't think walruses speak Russian generally. Even Russian ones.
They don't speak Nazi. Checkmate.
Well, the human form does.
Never seen a Nazi in my life. I wouldn't even roleplay as one.
Jess Phillips, 2019.
I wouldn't even roll.
All right, so you need to have him drink 3 times to make him properly servile. And that would probably have to be done over the course of a day, at least.
It says 3 days.
3 days? Oh,
Thanks,
even better.
Dev.
Thank you, Dev.
Thanks,
I just looked it up. It's called the 3 nights rule. 1 drink a day.
Yeah, well, how about the 3 betrayals rule where we get rid of you from the party?
The Judas sweeps in once again.
Okay, right. Well, let's dose him once. Let's accompany him on the mission to make sure that he does what he's supposed to do. While we're on the road, which I assume is going to take some time, we can dose him some more. Actually, maybe not, because he arrived here fairly quickly, didn't he?
3 days is a long time to go without a report back.
There's
no way we could keep it going for 3 days. They'd get way too suspicious. They'd send out people to look. Don't think 3 days would cut it.
Well, I guess the plan is you guys dress up as we're doing this again. You guys dress up as communist soldiers. We pretend to be his squad that we just killed, and we just keep him in the tank for a couple days. And
That's not
You're going to
easy.
live amongst the Russians for days. Good luck with that.
We could do it. It'd just be like the commissar can't be disturbed kind of thing.
Dev, you are the last person who could do it.
Well, just keep me under the seat. You don't got to see me. I can stay in the tank for sure.
Yeah, until somebody finds the floppy corpse of a young girl in the tank. Granted, it's in the commissar's tanks. They might not think to ask questions, but that's a dice roll.
I guess they assume the Nazi uniform is just a fetish thing.
Yep, probably. It's like, oh, the commissar, real special fetishes
They
on
like
him.
to fuck fascists. Little fascist girls.
So, is there anyone in this campaign who hasn't been jovially accused of paedophilia at this point? Even the NPCs are on it now.
Man, this is some deep lore.
I blame Musolo.
Of course you do, because I'm the funny one. Holy shit, no one's disagreeing.
I mean, I'm not gonna speak for myself because I can't. So,
I just did.
well, I've been accused of pedophilia. So,
I thought you were going to say being accused of being funny, but no, you went right the other way.
I thought that's what we were talking about. Look,
What you mean is that's what you wanted us to be talking about.
I just want to look. I've had a long night. I've been jumping on communists. I've been bouncing around in tanks. We've been there's burning wreckage of T-34s or whatever's out there. It's been a long night. We've been doing a lot of stuff. We killed tanks. We killed Russians. V's not here.
All of these things are true so far.
Is this 5e? Oh, sorry, sorry, wrong thing entirely. The rule book is a PDF somewhere, isn't it? Ironically, a PDF file.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, there you go.
I don't know where that is. I've lost it since I last opened it. I probably uploaded it to Drive though. since it's a PDF. Ain't no one got time to find software to open those these days.
So you're going to have to keep him in captivity for 3 days if you want to make him really servile to you.
Yeah, that's going to be a challenge, that one. I can't find the rulebook. Does anyone have a link to the rulebook? I want to find
I
out.
don't have a link to it. It's saved on my.
I have the first
computer.
rank of Dominate. I want to know if it would be useful.
Here, let me take a look real quick. Have I actually added this to as a sort? No. All right, I'll have to pull it up. Let's pull it up. Hit the thing. Desktop. Vampire. Down. Vampire. What does that spell? Vampire.
I got 4 separate links. One of them surely will have some useful information.
Yeah, I've downloaded the.
Dominate is on 254.
All right, this source says I can give a simple one-word command the target must obey. This
Radio.
one says I can trance a target. They sink them into a deep trance, and taking any action against them will wake them immediately.
So I'm on
This
it
one
on
says
the rulebook.
command as well, but it gives much more detail on what that is. And this one also says command. So 3 of the 4 of them say command.
Level 1 of Dominate.
Cloud memory.
Just the...
Oh, great. So we have a third different thing.
Well, I'm using the handbook.
Do you have a link?
It is on. No, it's a. I've downloaded it. It's the
I
one that was
have two. I
provided for
can't
us.
remember what it's called, so I can't find it. What's the first
Well, I
letter of the file
renamed
name?
mine Vampire Handbook so that if the FBI ever look through my computer, they'll think I'm involved in weird cultish behavior.
Yeah, now if you've renamed it to that, then I'm not going to be able to find it in my massive downloads folder.
Okay, I've got it. So Dominate level 1. You can cloud memory and you can compel.
Compel, yes.
Yeah. Compel is a single action command, no longer than a short sentence to be obeyed to the letter. It must be possible to complete the command in a single turn.
Dev, what's the first letter of the file name?
V5 AV shady cover removed.
Yes.
Found it, thank you.
Yep.
With eye contact, the vampire can issue the victim a single action command, no longer than a short sentence to be obeyed to the letter.
So
It must be possible to complete the command in a single turn. Free cost.
I copied the others into my character sheet, but not Dominate for some reason.
yeah, I mean, I guess you could do that. You could just say, tell your tanks to go into the swamp. That's quite simple.
That's kind of
not
a
going to be
long-term.
carried out.
Drive
kind of a
tanks into
long-term thing.
swamp.
Yeah, no, just be like, get on the radio, order all your tanks to go into the swamp. Go.
Order tanks into swamp.
Yeah. That might be able to do it.
Yeah, it's a single action command, no longer than a short sentence to be obeyed to the letter.
I would have assumed that it's too complex a thing to just do it with that.
Yeah, I think this kind. Well, here, let me see if there's a future command that is much more.
Well, Mesmerize might do it, but you need level 2. Do you have any experience?
Yes, I have 6.
How much do you need to level up in?
I actually saved the graph.
D&D, it's on the pinned. It should be. So, seems here that to increase your. This is a discipline, correct?
Yes.
So
So he would need 14 to get
What?
to level 2,
I
right?
do not have.
Wait, really?
It's new level times 7.
Yeah, that is 14.
Yep.
Hey, Arch,
So-
can we have 10 experience for this fight?
That's
Dev,
true. Yeah, that's actually true. We should get experience for this.
I've
how much
increased your
experience did
torpor.
You've
By
increased
10.
Thanks.
He helped. The party survived. He gets experience.
Well,
Yeah,
to
he
be
gets
fair,
the experience of death. Living through it.
Okay, so looking at this thing,
if you have to be awake to get experience.
you might be able to use compel, maybe.
I would say a hard no on that. It's too complex an order. Unless you can come up with some really good way of wording that. That's basically...
Well, can you and Sargon both maybe do some kind of a... Can you combine compel with something else? Like, if you just compel him to be like radio or swamp or something like that, and combine that with something else somebody else says, or convince him in a way. Yeah, because there's a bunch of us. He's extremely intimidated, no doubt. Can we add
Apparently
that?
not.
Roll? Well, surely we can add this on top of other things to create a good roll. That's
hold on. I mean, a simple enough way to word it, isn't it? Just radio your tanks into the swamp.
That has too many components. Right, that's radio, then your regiment, then order your regiment to get into the swamp. And that's the easiest way. In reality, this is going to require a whole conversation with his regimental leaders, his officers, the directions, map coordinates, etc.
So what are we doing here exactly? Sorry.
Well, okay, we could go for something slightly different. We open up the radio, somehow get it connected to the right, or get on the right frequency or whatever, and then get him to tell them, I'm with some men who are going to give you some new tactics, some new orders. They're going to discuss our next move. Like, get him to tell them that we are his superiors and that we are going to tell them what to do.
That might work, because it is a lot more simple. Say, here's my superior.
And I have perform, so I can do that.
That might work.
What do you reckon, Suggs?
Well, have we blood controlled this guy? Yeah.
No, but we can do.
Not yet.
And I have. We're talking about using my dominate level 1 to compel, but we could also use the blood, so he's even more likely to do it.
Yeah.
Hey, if a bunch of Indian barbarians can make Indiana Jones drink blood against his will, I think that we can pool together our strength and make this guy drink blood against his will.
So while you were gone, or maybe before you were gone actually, but we discovered that we need 3 days to really make this guy a proper ghoul, so that's not going to work. However,
why do we have to get them in the swamp on the first day? Like,
I mean, that's true, but we don't have 3 days to just wait around. Like they know the
wonder
commissar's
what
here.
happened to. Yeah, they'll wonder where is the commissar? What happened to all the tanks?
We can just radio in everything's fine, comrade.
They may not believe that.
Him.
I mean, tomorrow morning they'll see the smoke.
Uzla put some walrus art.
Okay, fantastic.
Oh, no.
Okay, so we just say, we destroyed a few German tanks. It was a minor incursion. The enemy have been driven back. All is well now. We will continue cleaning up and fortifying the area.
I suppose we can go with that. I mean, I think what I just said probably will work.
Yeah, but like this will give us as much time as we need, because then they won't think there's a problem.
They won't send reinforcements. We'll just be here with him for 3 days.
What a glorious little walrus. The walrus stays. I like the walrus.
I would like to lodge a formal complaint against the walrus.
No, just many easy like, baby. The walrus is here to stay.
Because you have to imagine a walrus that moves as fast as a wolf at full sprint on land.
Yeah.
Like he's a
That's
super
part of the
caterpillar or
joke.
something.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, so basically our plans are somehow convince them that we're going to stay here for 3 days and clean up the mess and then properly ghoul him.
That is a funny picture.
Or alternatively, somehow convince this guy to let us speak for him on the radio, and then we'll tell them to charge into the swamp.
I think that one will be
Your
simpler.
characters would also know that the German army has no intentions of sitting around for 3 days.
Thank you.
There's that too.
Thank you for letting us know that instead of
Yeah.
expecting us to ask you. That's a good point.
Okay, just
So-
dominate him and just dominate him and control him, so he tells them that they've just been made aware of large German maneuvers in this X area on the map wherever the swamp is. Move as many tanks as we can into that area immediately to engage and surprise them.
Yeah, we tried that. However, Uzulu's dominate does not allow for long, complex conversations. We can have him do one thing.
Which is why I was thinking we do
Just
the
tell them-
complex stuff.
Just
But
tell them that the Nazis are in the swamp. Then they'll probably go on their own.
Well, let's not say swamp, because then they'll
Oh,
say,
yeah.
well, then they're fucked, comrade.
Yeah, don't tell them it's a swamp, but wherever the Nazis are, just tell them the Nazis are at X location.
Well, whatever we need him to tell them, if it ends up being complex, if they end up doubting it even slightly and he needs to respond, then we have one simple sentence to get him to say. So what I'm thinking is we get him to give us the authority. So we get him to tell them that we are from Central Intelligence, whatever the proper name would be, and that we're here to give new orders.
I have an idea. What if we write it down and just command him to read it?
That's
It
actually
must
not
be
bad.
able to be carried out in a certain span of time, so you'd still be limited to pretty much a one sentence.
I think we should just tell them where the Nazis are and that they should go and get them schnell.
Well, if he can just do it in one sentence, that might
Very long sentence.
Well, just the
Yeah, we're
Nazis are
talking-
All he has,
XYZ
all he has to do,
coordinates.
all he has to do is read it.
That's not even a sentence, really. Like, there's nothing to that. The Nazis are at XYZ. Hurry and go get them.
If the Soviets know that it's a swamp, then they will say, "But sir," and then we're fucked.
Don't care that it's a swamp. What the fuck? That's just where they are. And then just hang up. I don't know.
I mean, that's probably got a 50-50 chance of working, but if I think the other way has also maybe a 50-50, but we get a contingency on every single 50-50, we get to try again because we are in control of the discussion.
Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to pull that off, though.
I mean, in terms of the abilities, I don't think there's any problem. I think that'll be simpler.
It's more the role playing after it. I'm worried
Oh,
about,
have a good
in that
performance.
regard. Well, yeah, you might, but it just might not be persuasive what you say.
I don't know, Sargon. I can be pretty persuasive. You heard Jordan Peterson talk?
Yeah, but you need to, he might ask you something technical or something like that.
Yeah, and you have nurtured a very antagonistic relationship with the GM, so,
That was entirely by choice, I can assure you.
Oh,
I'm trying to make the game more fun or something. All right, well then, we have two ideas. If we can't decide between ourselves, I say we put it to chat. Chat. Press 1 for my idea. Press 2 for the other idea. I can't remember who exactly to accredit that to. But press
like
1
your-
to get the commissar to give us the authority to give the commands. Press 2 to get the commissar to give a simple command himself. Chat saying 3. Thanks, chat. We've got 1, 2 so far and about 4 or 5 ones. Alright, Desert Hamster saying, tell them to retreat into the swamp since the Germans are coming from behind. That's not too bad. But, I mean, that still requires us to pick one of the other two options. I have to say, it looks like 1 is winning it. And I am a slave to my audience.
You ever think about what if vaginas were turned sideways?
Not often.
Well, I've dated an Asian, so I kind of figured it out.
Yeah, think so.
What?
Well, like the eyes.
Yeah.
All
Right,
right,
right.
all right, I see.
Alright, you two have that conversation.
Yeah.
Maybe something's getting done.
Well,
Thank you for
my
your help.
In my opinion, we have him give us the authority and then just work it on the fly.
Alright,
That's
we
what
have
I think.
another vote for 1. I think in the chat it's almost all 1s except for the 3s.
Is it because they want to see us succeed or fail miserably?
Now that's another angle to it, but at least we'll be giving them what they want, even if it's our
Right,
failure.
Type 1 if you want us to succeed, or type 2 if you want us to fail miserably. Yeah,
How
there.
do we
That'll
know
fit.
they're going to tell the truth then?
All right, type 1 if you're telling the truth, and type 2.
Here's what I know. If we keep talking, Arch is going to have another tank roll up on us. So let's just do something now.
All right,
All
do
right.
it. Go with one. Fine.
All right,
Go with
we're doing
one. Go with
we're doing one.
Do it.
Right, I'm forcing
We're doing
some
it.
blood down this
Okay,
guy's throat.
hang on a second. Before you, okay, look, don't say that we're his superiors, right? Because that is probably going to be a lot harder to prove than say that we are a scout team that has come back with positions of the Nazis, and they say that it's imperative to move quickly because we can catch them unawares.
The thing is, we have to give the commands. We have to convince them to do as we say.
Yeah, and then we'll just say we're so and so. The Nazis are here. Go there quickly. Blah 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 blah. You know,
I guess if we add the quick angle, they might go for it anyway. What do you guys think to, just last question, think to using Desert Hamster's suggestion of telling them that the Nazis are coming from behind them, they should retreat into the swamp? Or not
No,
the
that
swamp,
won't make any
but-
sense because they have to get around the lines. No.
yeah, and I'd rather retreat somewhere that wasn't a swamp.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah, we're assuming they don't know it's a swamp, or that the threat of the Nazis is bigger than the threat of the swamp. But yeah, sure, okay, let's do it that way.
Well, surely the Russians know the topography of their own country.
No, it's a huge country.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
Do you want to write down what he has to read, like on a piece of paper, and say, and like the command is read this, and
I
then
think it's
have him
simple
just-
enough.
man, that's a great idea.
I think it's simple enough.
Okay, well, go ahead, Uzo, let's do it.
All right. I'm still not sure about going with the scouts thing, but we'll try and push the it's urgent angle to get them to do it. So
Yeah.
sure.
I think scouts is good, but like
Alright.
you have to blood bond this guy first, right? At least the first drop. So let's do
Yeah.
that.
All right. Let's. What do we need to do to make sure that we can get it down his throat, Arch? We need to hold his mouth open, knock him out first.
It wouldn't be particularly difficult to do. You can just make him do
But
it.
there are
All right.
lots of us.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. That's done. He now likes me. Fantastic. I have a pet Russian. Okay. I am now going to, right. Now that I've got the allure of this Russian, I'm going to look him deeply in the eyes.
Okay.
No, actually, let's get, Again,
Anything
let's-
you do to him at this point is literally rape. So
I mean, that's true, but he's also literally a communist, so.
It's literally role playing rape.
yeah, I mean, imagine how the SJW message boards will feel then.
All right, so let's get into position first. Yes, we are getting into position. Let's get into the tank. My dog's choking. Let's get into the tank and turn the radio on, just so that we have as simple as possible command to give him. Assuming that the radio is already tuned to the right frequency, because that would make sense, I think.
Would it?
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
The radio gives you the following. Fix it.
Okay.
Can I just speak into it, see if there's anyone there, even though it sounds like static?
Here's what you do: dominate the commissar.
Radio.
Tell him to dominate the radio. Dominate the commissar. Tell him to set it to the proper frequency. That's a simple enough command. He'll do it.
Yeah, but then we can't. Oh wait, we can do it again. We can totally do it again.
Just dominate him again. You have enough blood.
Yeah, we can totally do it again. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I mean, he likes me. Maybe he'll just do it. Shall I just ask him? Hey, would you mind tuning this to the frequency of your squad or whatever it is? Does he do it, Arch?
Let's see.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Yeah, you're doing it either way, mate.
He looks at you. A little dribble of blood flowing down his chin. He's sweating heavily, and he looks confused, angry, and just out of it. Like, imagine like a properly drugged up person, and he can't quite focus on you, and he spits on you.
This is going well. I don't think we
Dominate.
accounted for the delirious effect of blood. Well, this pounds down the toilet. I guess we should have
No,
just
no,
done the dominate.
Yeah, just dominate him. Get him to fix the radio. Yeah.
Well, I hope that'll work. Right, okay, I'm rolling. Actually, I've never done this. I don't know how to roll it. What stats? It's
Let's see. Dominate. Blah 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 blah.
compel. This is.
Yeah, I've got it up.
Resolve plus intimidation.
All right.
Wait for compel.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Is
compel.
compel a different one? Compel is charisma plus dominate.
Versus his intelligence plus resolve. Yeah.
Charisma plus discipline?
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. Discipline. And use the discipline that is dominate.
Well, I have three charisma, so this goes well. Ah.
Right. That was pretty bad. But the commissar rolls even worse.
Yay!
He reaches out with a shaky hand as if he's trying to resist. But he starts turning the dials on the radio. His muscles tensing up against it as he does it until he just, with a sigh, goes like, there.
All right. Can we hear any voices on the other side, or any noises at all?
Yeah, there's just radio chatter, generally speaking.
All right. Now, if you didn't like that, you're going to like this even less. I hope I fucking roll well on this one, because I don't want him to be saying this through gritted teeth. I want him to say it
I believe in
enthusiastically.
you. You can do it. Click that button.
Chat, sorry, I had the wrong thing up. Doesn't matter, there's no visuals anyway. Right, I'm going to click that button so well.
Click
You're
it.
going to be so
Do
proud
it.
of me.
I can click it.
Can I have a modifier, Arch, for the blood?
Nah.
What? Not even for the blood?
What for the blood? He drank the blood.
That just means he has strong feelings for you. Those strong feelings could still be hate.
Ah, shit.
He does, yeah, but we both know that it's not hate. We know that. It's not hate. It's opposite.
It's
It's the
me.
allure. You said so yourself.
You can't stay angry at me. All right, well, the silence implies that you disagree.
You can.
Never mind. All right, this
I'm
better be
lodging
one hell of a
another
roll.
formal complaint.
It wasn't one hell of a roll.
It was all right.
I only just got
Zulu is
one.
trying to sabotage the party. Right, okay.
Oh yeah, the rolls are me. That's all me, baby.
Yeah, he locks eyes with you, and he grits his teeth and just whispers out, "Niet."
Well, what you don't know is I can just spam this.
Well, no, you can't.
Well, I mean, I can, given that he's also a blood bag.
You could pass him over to Sargon. He's also got dominate.
Do you?
Do I? I don't think I do.
Don't you? I thought you had.
No. I've got all specs and
Okay.
blood sorcery.
Well, shit sticks then. Who else has dominate?
V.
Fuck's sake.
Right, you'll have to come up with another command then.
Oh, can I not do the same command again?
No.
What was the command you wanted to use, Zulu?
I was going to say, tell them that we're scouts whose orders they should follow.
Okay, well, now write that on a piece of paper and make the command read this into the mic.
I'm sure Arch won't find that to be a loophole.
Yeah, I'll find that to be a loophole, all right.
All right. Shit. Okay, so not scouts. Shit. What do we do?
Okay, how good is my character at impersonations?
Depends on your performance.
I have performance. I mean, I think for one thing, given it's tuned to the right channel, and given the commissar's right here and he's just resisted me, we should get him away from the radio pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Can one
Yes.
of us knock him out?
Well, just put your
I
hand
can
over
make the
his
throat
mouth.
disappear.
Let's just get him at the tank. That'll be a lot safer. And then I can concentrate on my performance of the century, my Oscar-winning performance.
What is your performance?
Don't worry, Dev. This is either everything goes right or everything goes wrong in this moment, and there's no other way.
I assume it's going to be like performance charisma, and you have 3 charisma.
You're the other person that knows everyone's stats, yes?
No, I just remembered it from when you said it last.
Okay. Well, then that's a good memory. I have 3 performance, 3 charisma.
Hmm.
But I tell you what, I think composure is much more important for this, because I have 4 of that.
No. I disagree.
Yeah, I thought you might.
So you're gonna have to try to like mimic his voice.
Well, I wasn't
Pretend
necessarily
that you're
going to do
him?
that. I was going to do that a bit, see if it would work, but I would mainly
I think
just
that's the
be
plan. Like,
focusing on the urgency aspect. Like,
no,
orders
no,
from
no.
command, get to these coordinates right now.
Just be like, I'm the commissar. I have a cold. Don't worry about that. The Nazis gotta go to the swamp.
But you didn't have a cold 10 minutes ago, sir.
It's a very unique cold. It makes me sound like a German, yes?
I think impersonating him is the plan now, because if unless we can think of something else to dominate him for, like, we have to impersonate.
Can we find the details on the tank?
You can.
As in what the registration of it is, so we can identify the tank, right, that it's coming from.
Yep, you can.
And can we identify the commissar's rank and badge and whatnot, and give so they can identify him if we say that we're him?
He's a commissar.
Yeah, but like he's gonna have like a badge number and a name and.
Does he have any papieron?
Yeah,
He has a
yeah,
wallet.
pages.
Probably search him.
I have to make that up too.
Yeah, just pat him down, get the wallet out.
Is this
Or I think it's
cathartic for you,
gynecolog.
Sargon, saying the one or two words that incur 20 minutes of work for the DM?
It is now, actually. Now you mention it, yeah. I guess awareness and what?
Everyone search him.
What's
All three of you.
Arch, I'd like to compel him to give me his full life story, please.
Arch, what is it for search?
I was born a small black child.
Awareness and what?
Awareness and intelligence and problem solving, probably.
Okay.
Nice. Wish I'd rolled that just now.
Right.
I thought it was investigation.
Shush, Dev.
Details.
Sorry.
I'm patting him down to find the page. But anyway, what do I find his papiers?
Papieron.
Papieron.
You went a bit French there, Sargon.
Yeah, I don't know any
papillon.
foreign. I can't distinguish one foreign language from the other.
That's why you hate all
Yeah.
Europeans.
Yeah.
Yep, you can find out his name and shit. I do not know his name. I know the name of the officer of the fucking Corps. I know
don't
the fucking names of practically every officer in the Corps, but I haven't been able to find out the commissar. So you just know his name.
Well, I don't actually need to know what it is, just as long as I know it, so I can say I'm him.
Don't tell me that you're making these historically accurate, Arch.
I am making these historically
That is
accurate.
Unbelievably anal.
Was Sergei from the last episode actually a Russian soldier who's afraid of dogs? In real history?
The Sergey?
But right, so I can identify what tank division we are, what tank we're in, our location, the commissar's name and his rank, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And any other like ancillary information. Okay, well let's phone him up and just pretend to be the commissar.
I hope they're not very good with voices.
Well, try and put on an impression. Can anyone do an impersonation of the commissar?
Woof.
I think we're going to find I have the best performance or the best chance of doing it.
Right,
The
so-
radio is going to be quite bad quality anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Very true.
The information you'll need, you figured out the organization, etc., like that.
Yeah.
So you are. This guy is a headquarters staff. He's a political officer, member of the NKVD. He's one of 14 of these officers.
Oh, sure.
The
Just
one
make him
man you want
famous.
the guy you want to avoid talking to is the Corps commander's political officer, because he knows all of the other officers, and he's the one with the security clearance.
Right, okay, that's good to know.
Otherwise, the tank belongs to the 22nd Mechanized Corps.
Okay. So now that we have all that information, let's ring them up, pretend to be him, and let them know that the Nazis are in the fucking swamps. But don't say it quite like that.
Yep. Who's Lou? Here's some artwork.
All right. Oh.
I just plugged it in there.
Did you do this in Paint in the last 5 minutes?
No, somebody else actually made this.
On sketch.io, apparently.
Yeah.
It's great because you get to. People probably don't have a lot of practice drawing vampire walruses, so this really makes you. It really
tusks,
tests your
man.
talent there.
Are you
Those
saying that
tusks, they've got to be
primarily?
great for a vampire.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you saying that primarily after seeing the quality of this picture, Rags?
The one up, that one up top that Lemon did is totes adorbs.
That one is.
I-
Are you coming
I
around to the
approve.
idea of walruses now?
I approve of Lemon's walrus.
Do we have credit for this one, Dev? Because basically what you've done is photoshopped out the name at this point.
Lemon. Oh, this one.
Let me find the person's name.
It's just so uncannily
It's-
walrus-like.
It's this tweet, but it didn't. Hold on. It didn't actually embed in the tweet, so I didn't post the tweet. I just posted it.
It's links to a
There it
JPEG.
is.
It should embed in the tweet.
Nope.
Ian.
There it is.
Alfarius.
Is that actually Omegon?
Who's Omegon?
I think he's a YouTuber.
Well, it's like I am Omegon, or am I?
Omegon might be a name that's used by different things, so maybe that's it. Anyway,
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
let us resume with the thing that we are here to do. Right, I'm gonna get in the tank and roll my biggest roll of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
By the way, before you start this, also, you now only have his papers. You haven't actually interrogated the commissar.
Okay.
to what
Just to point out, that's probably one of those little
Okay.
I's you should be dotting.
Well, let's interrogate the commissar then.
All right.
Well, Uzlu, he likes you, so
Yeah.
Well, he has strong feelings for me, but I have no intimidation.
You don't
Saigon,
have to intimidate him.
yeah, just persuade him. Yeah.
Saigon, you're famously intimidating.
I have one in intimidation.
Okay, fair enough. I
So
guess
you're probably better at persuading him just on the.
I have a 5 in intimidate.
Oh, okay. Use that.
Is that in your
Um,
walrus form?
Yes, that is in wolf, walrus, vampire.
Well, you probably
I mean,
can't
if Rags-
talk.
If Rag starts intimidating him, we can be like, look, the wolf wants you to fucking do this, this, and this, or he's gonna fucking.
Look at how hungry our vampire walrus is. Oh, it would be a shame.
Basically, yes.
He couldn't possibly eat another Russian. Yeah, I can intimidate him. Let me pull that up here. So, boom, intimidation. That's a 5. Intimidation and
Strength, probably.
oh yes.
Okay, well, this is gonna be fairly intimidating then.
Oh, this is peak intimidate.
go ahead and roll a 1 with like
Bloody
8 dice.
vampire walrus is apex intimidation.
Honestly, that's probably true. Like, what's more
Do I
immediately
get
scary?
modifiers?
Nah, not really.
What about the urine in his britches?
Ooh.
Arch, he's surrounded by supernatural creatures.
Right. Let's see. It's not amazing. You push him up against the side of the tank, and the giant walrus just wall slaps him and leans in close to his face, uncomfortably close, and then goes, "Arf, arf, arf."
Of course, the walrus, even if it was a human, couldn't speak Russian, so we need to do something, Saigon.
Okay, well,
The commissar looks confused.
tell us what we want to know, or the wolf's gonna fucking eat you.
But you haven't told me what you want to know.
that's
Oh
true.
no, but he has to agree first, doesn't he? I'm not going to spend asking all these questions for him to go, no. Okay, send the wolf in. Oh, just make him intimidated first, then ask him the questions.
I do like how you're still calling it a wolf.
It is a
Okay.
wolf.
Yeah, it is.
Right. Yeah. Let's see if he's got any chance at resisting. Not really. Yep. He's intimidated by the arf arf noises. So,
I would.
what do you want to know?
Okay, what
That's
do
the
we
real
want to know? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess we could ask him what's the procedure for giving an order. Like, like, they would need to know that he has authority. What's the procedure for giving an urgent overriding order to a unit? Is there one? I don't know. Like, does he have to give a particular identification when he gives it?
He surely has.
Like a call sign or a password, a code.
The password is Arc1.
The safe word is banana.
All right. Every order must be countersigned by Major General Zemyon Kondryusev.
Fuck.
Okay, then we'll ring up
Gesundheit.
Major General Zimri Komyemsav, whatever his name is, and you're going to tell him that there are Nazis in the swamps, and you need to engage them immediately.
Friends, call him.
Wait, hold on a minute. We shouldn't even be telling the commissar that we're going to be leading them into the swamp. We should just say there's Nazis over here in like whatever location it happens to be.
Coordinates. Just give him coordinates.
Yeah, give them coordinates.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, essentially that. We're going to tell him, is he going to be willing to do it? I mean, he's intimidated, but he could use the radio to tell his commander to to blurt out the truth in the few seconds before
I
we kill
am
him.
being held prisoned by Fat Walrus. Send help.
Well, I think he'd know in doing it that he was about to be killed.
Yeah, it's not like he's a political officer or anything. It's a crazy to sell it.
Okay, to
Probably
be
wouldn't do
fair,
that.
we're not allowed to kill him, but when has that stopped us before?
To be fair, he did actually breach the rules in that he fired upon Sargon, so he should now be treated as a spy according to the official orders you were given. So you should shoot him.
Works for me.
But we still need him, so.
Yes. Yes, and we need him to not blab.
Well, I mean, you've dominated him, haven't you?
Not really. I did 2, like, marginal successes, but the second one wasn't enough. And the first one just got us access to the radio.
Right, okay.
So, I mean, I could try again with a different command. As we now know, we need to have the authorization of this other guy. I mean, look, if we can try again with the dominate. If the dominate works, I can make him ask for the authorization.
I'll be right back.
And we can ask now during the intimidation session how he would contact his commander. How would you wait, I don't need to use the Russian accent. No, wait, I do. How would you contact your commander? Because we're still speaking to a Russian.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh. Over the radio, he would require the co-signing of my commanding officer or verbal co-signing.
This is getting way too complicated.
Okay, how about this? What you're going to do is you're going to call them up and persuade them that the Germans are at these locations and they need to attack them as soon as possible to catch them off guard. If you fail, we're going to kill you.
Now, you're assuming that he's not ideologically attached enough to the Soviet Union to sacrifice himself to protect
Well, I guess we are.
his country. It's a risk.
How about we just do that and then let him figure it out for himself?
Very progressive. Let
Yeah,
him
I
choose.
mean, that's the best bet we have right now, but maybe not the best bet we could have. I mean, like, ultimately, if we fail
Okay, but
and
if
they
it's
get
best
wise to
bet
the
we've got
idea,
right now-
if we fail and they get wise to the idea, we can just roll in there and do our normal thing, of destroying the entire tank column ourselves, and then we can go back with, like, okay, we didn't manage to get him into the swamp because we didn't have our secret weapon that was literally necessary to do that because he was asleep at the base. Not our fault. But the tanks are all destroyed, so close enough, yeah? So sure, I mean, we have a partial contingency. So if we want to try that, want to roll the dice on him wanting to keep his life, then sure. We will let you live if you can get authorization to move your unit to these coordinates. You have our word.
No, they've got to go charging in expecting a fight.
Okay, yeah,
That's
okay.
that's how they're going to get stuck.
Sure. If you can convince your commanders to order your unit to charge the Nazis at these coordinates.
Okay.
Tell them it could be a turning point of the entire war. I mean, do we have a better idea?
No, I guess I'll do.
All right, let's do it.
Go on.
Oh, right, I need to roll. Sorry. Right. Pal, go. Hey! That's more like it.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. He tells you no.
Fuck's sake. I take it he also rolled amazingly well?
He did, and he didn't get the one.
Shit. Well, lads, it's a nice idea.
No,
Everything
I
went
say that
perfectly.
We
except
just
for that
pretend to
one.
be him since we have the information.
Alright.
We can, we can say that we're this person and just be like, yeah, and then kill him.
All right. You have made your choice, comrade. Your death will come slowly, but not right
Yeah.
now. All right, I'm hopping into the tank. We're going to do this.
All right.
Having just relied upon my rolls and failed, we're now going to rely upon my rolls.
Oh, well, what are the chances of it happening twice?
Have you seen me play these games?
And
That's
to
a
be honest
chance,
with you,
yeah.
like, everyone's rolls suck, man.
Mine are
Like,
great.
no one's got good rolls.
Except for Rags's.
Except for V, who isn't fucking here.
Yeah,
V.
exactly. Actually,
the fuck,
V
V?
is the guy with the good fucking rolls.
Okay. I'm gonna. I mean, it's an open channel. I assume if we talk, who's gonna hear us? Is the commander even gonna hear us?
Well, we'll ask to speak to the commander.
Yes.
Okay, well, the first thing you get in contact to is the radio officer at the 22nd Mechanized.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
Comrade, put me through to whoever the person we're trying to get to is.
Yeah, except I'll
This
do it
is
with a performance
Commissar.
roll if necessary.
Yeah. Okay, you go for it.
Okay, do a performance roll first. You have gotten to the... let's see, who would be the radio officer in this organization? Yep, you have arrived at the headquarters staff of the 22nd Corps.
Did the commissar that we just interrogated have a particularly unusual and memorable voice?
Not particularly, no.
Good. Thank you, Arch. Right. That was a moment in which you could have flipped a coin and screwed us. Right, so performance and charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Any bonuses? I'm guessing not.
No.
Hey, not bad.
Alright, that's a decently convincing voice. Yep, you've arrived at the headquarters staff. You're speaking to one of the officers there, a young lieutenant. What can he
Okay.
help you with?
I still need to climb the chain of command here. We have urgent intel and recommendation for... What was the name of the guy? I'll just say the name of the guy, assuming I wrote it down or something. The name of the guy in charge we're trying to get... We have to get to Coastline the order.
The name you were given was Zemyon Kondrusev.
Yes, that's why I'm referring to it without using it. I'm
Lazy.
never going to remember that.
Okay, you wish to speak to him.
Yes.
Okay. Right, there's a short pause, and he asks you to repeat your directives, please.
I take it he didn't just mishear me?
Well, he wants you to repeat it.
Okay, what is the rank of the guy that we want to contact?
Major General.
Okay. We have urgent news for the Major General. Maybe he gave us a fake name.
Okay. He hesitates for a moment. Understood, comrade. I will be passing you over to... let's see. I will be passing you through to Core Command soon. Hold. And it's like a minute passes, and another voice comes over the phone. Right. This is Victor Noshelveski of Core Command NKVD. How can I help you?
I take it this guy'll do.
Yeah,
Don't ask me.
yeah, he'll do.
Well, let's hope so. Right, okay, so how do I put this?
How about something like we've spotted several large columns of Nazi tanks heading to X coordinates. If you approach from different coordinates that lead them through the swamp, you can catch them unaware and destroy the entire column.
Sure, we could imply that they aren't aware of that group of tanks and they're facing the other direction. Maybe that they appear to have a large amount of supplies with them or something.
No. We can just tell them the direction that they can flank them with and destroy the column with little difficulty, and just that'll be through the swamp.
All right. Now, what I'm thinking is they're not going to like us telling them about tactics. They're going to want the intel. Then they're going to make the tactics themselves. Can we say anything more direct without giving them tactics?
I'll say if you do this, then you can catch their entire flank open.
I'm thinking of like a way to make it about more than just tactics, more than just the grunt's opinion on what the best tactics are. Like
Well, the thing is, the grunt's the person on the ground.
That's what I mean. If we can amplify that,
that's primary knowledge.
Yeah,
that's the first thing a general looks for.
We are talking about a pretty disorganized bureaucratic army, though.
Anyone who's got any army wants primary knowledge about the enemy.
Well, let's hope so. Let's hope that they are as meritorious
without doubt.
I don't doubt the concept. Just these are Russians.
It's just a necessity, man.
Yeah, I understand. Well, okay, we're pretending to be the guy that's in charge of the tanks that could do the tactical maneuver, right? So if we just say, we believe if we open fire now, like I'll not do the accent to not imply that I'm actually saying it. We believe if we open fire now. And advance on them now, we can destroy them with minimal losses. But we have to do it. It's now or never. And we don't think anyone else has this positional advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, Alex, do you want me to repeat that in the accent, or have you got it?
You'll have to role-play it out with the guy.
Jesus, but that's what the roles are for.
Woof.
But yeah, but you can still do it. You'll be fine.
All right. We have spotted a large Nazi tank column heading towards our line. They have not spotted us. We believe that if we charge them right now, we can destroy them with minimal losses. We just need your authorization.
Excellent.
Okay. All right. Report received. What is your division?
I think it was the 27th mechanized? 22nd, sorry, mechanized.
That's your core.
Oh, have we not got it in the papers or whatever?
According to the tank, it's in the 41st.
Right, there we go.
The 41st. Or, I don't know, is that enough?
Is that Russian enough?
I mean, like, 41st something or other, or just the 41st?
Yeah, just the 41st Division.
Right, that's done then. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Comrade, the 41st is encamped near Lutsk. You are sure this is a Nazi tank column you have spotted?
Uh-oh.
We have what?
Responding to this requires local knowledge.
Look, we're making this tank's column up. Yes, we saw it.
I mean, fair enough, but he's asking about a place, so it's likely that it's either under heavy surveillance or somewhere nowhere near the Nazi line or something like that.
How far away from this place are we?
A bit of a distance.
Well, like how many miles? Like 100, 5,000, what?
Too far that you would be reasonably able to see a tank column crossing the swamp, probably.
Oh, well, yeah. Say we've had scouts come back. We've been sending out reconnaissance.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
We had a well-wishing peasant come, whatever. We've reconned it. We've seen it with our own eyes.
All right, I'm just trying to think of a way to say that it doesn't imply we've broken orders by breaking formation or something. And the well-wishing peasant's nice, but the word of one peasant isn't really enough to move an entire tank.
Yeah, okay. Just say that we sent out scouts and they've come back with this information.
Sir, we've been rigorously scouting the area, and we have confirmed positively that there is a large tank column in the area. So the window of opportunity is closing.
Okay. Let's see.
I thought it was pretty good, usually, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not bad. Right. All right.
Yeah, you're doing good, New V.
Yeah. How many fucking people at this point are New V?
New V.
We have Dev betraying us every moment that he gets the opportunity, the rules lawyer.
I was a little V in all of us.
I am not a betrayer. I just want to play the game properly.
Yeah, you're not betraying the in-game party, just the out-game party.
How about you be a party member properly?
Yeah.
How about you be a Nazi properly?
Yeah, you know the best thing about Nazis? They're team players.
That is true.
Okay. Let's see.
There's no Highland team.
Highland team. All right. Do you already have your commanding officer's approval for this move?
This is the point where we say yes and then they check.
You might just want to.
This is the first. No, we haven't. He should go and get it.
Well, wait. I mean, we're supposed to be the commissar right now, right?
Yeah.
He still has a commanding officer, and the commanding officer is still intermediate between us and the guy we're talking to.
I assumed we were actually talking to our direct commanding officer, but okay.
Apparently not. I think we're a long way up the chain of command. Though apparently we're talking to someone who can do this because he's actually continuing the conversation and not saying, you have reached the wrong department.
Yeah. So bonus there.
Yeah.
Don't turn
so
around.
We can say, no, sir. We thought the news was important enough. You were the first that we should tell. We need to get authorization as quickly as possible.
Okay. Right. Authorization is necessary before we can move on. According to the orders to the dual command system, we need a countersign from your commanding officer. Who are you under?
We did find this out, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Then I shall recite who we are under. Then again, hold on. He gave us a name that didn't check out with core command for the person that we were contacting here. So I think Arch is pulling a tricky on us here, and it's going to turn out to be another fake name.
I would never do such a thing.
Now, we don't have time to say, hold on a second, and then go outside and intimidate the guy. Who is the real commanding officer?
Who is number 2 working for?
He'll probably not tell us if we do that. I guess he wasn't actually as intimidated as he looked. And he made up some names. So yeah, this is the tricky part. Would we reasonably be expected to remember the names of everyone that we're under?
Yeah, I think
you are pretty much expected to, yes.
I think we'd be expected to know our commanding officer.
But I'm really bad with names. Just tell them that. But sir, I'm really bad with names. I forgot. There's no documentation about who it would be in the vehicle. That would be pretty.
Did we not find this information out?
Yeah, but as we've just discovered, he gave us 2 names. One of the guy that we were supposed to contact just now, and when we gave that name to the lieutenant at the lobby, he said he acted like he didn't know who it was. We had to give him the rank to get through to this guy. So I think he gave us, the guy that we were intimidating gave us 2 fake names. The other fake name is the guy that we need now.
Okay, well, fuck.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I am too.
Well, just say, listen, comrade. We're in a fucking hurry. I'm going to take the 6 tanks or whatever we had under him, and go and intercept.
Ooh, I mean, we could go with that.
And then say our name over and out.
We still need to convince our unit. I mean, look, why are we doing this? Can't we just tell our unit that we have counter signatures? Like, just go. We don't have time to confirm it. Just go. I mean, if this fails, we can try that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
this is our window. This is our golden opportunity.
Only if that fails without the people that we're failing with realizing that we're Nazi operatives and telling our unit to disregard orders from us. So yeah, we need to fail gracefully here.
Yeah.
Like the noble walrus.
Okay, we'll do whichever one you think best.
God, it's all up to me.
Like the walrus. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo.
I mean, we could just go with just tell the corps commander we'll contact him and get confirmation. Can we assume that if we get confirmation from him that you will approve the operation and we can move ahead without contacting you back again? Do you reckon that'll fly?
No.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Don't worry, Imperial Fists. All this deliberation is out of game. It's in that magical realm that makes the game a bit more interesting, but also a bit less realistic. Okay, so in that case, I guess, since we don't know the name for sure, we'll just tell him, all right, we'll get in command with our commanding officer as quickly as possible and get the counter signature.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
So we're not quite back to square one, but pretty close to it. And then we get time to re-intimidate the guy who apparently wasn't all that intimidated before.
Yeah, good.
And how does anything get done in this army?
I think that's why they had such heavy losses, actually. All right, okay, so... sir, we'll contact our commanding officer then and get back to you as quickly as we can. Thank you. Talk to you soon.
Okay.
And then, I mean, I have technology of 1. Can I press a button on the radio that hangs up, essentially?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, fantastic. I'll do that
What do
then.
you mean, more or less?
That's actually a good question.
Yeah, he hangs up on his end. You can turn off the radio, basically.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, yeah, we don't need the radio on at the moment. As long as we can turn it back on in a minute. Okay, well, that's one avenue explored, and we haven't ruined anything yet. But I think we're about to ruin someone.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to storm out the tank, looking particularly angry, grab this guy by the scruff of his neck, and tell him, oh, you think that's really funny, eh? You think that's really fucking funny, giving us fake names? I'll show you what's really fucking funny, and then get out some sort of bludgeon. No, anyway. Does he look entertained?
Just depends. Roll intimidate.
I'm only half serious about doing it this way. It's more of a
I
meme
think you
than
should
anything.
definitely do it this way.
All right.
This is a great
Absolutely.
idea.
All right,
I'm totally behind this.
fair enough. I'll roll my 0 intimidation then. Look, Jordan Peterson is actually, he is kind of intimidating in real life. Never mind. Right,
I wouldn't know.
intimidation with what?
Strength.
Oh, for fuck's sake, my other lowest stat.
I'll rip off his arm. I don't give a
Well,
fuck.
how about I do that?
Well, because otherwise, you don't know this yet.
Well, I'm there listening, aren't I?
I guess maybe so. I mean, what we could do is I say that and then you come in with, yeah, and then roll an intimidation on that.
I'll just be like, listen, dude, we're gonna fucking kill you. You don't understand how bad this is gonna get.
Yeah, okay, so my thing wasn't an intimidation. It just looked like it was, but then Sargon's doing the actual intimidation.
Right, okay.
With the old switcheroo, the old fakey intimidation.
Yeah, this is how this rolls. Oh shit. My strength's only 2 actually. Can I use composure instead?
If you could use composure, I've got 4
Why
in
not?
composure.
No, I think composure can be very intimidating.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't think it quite works with what I was doing because the point was I wasn't composed. I was
Okay,
mostly
well-
joking with that little act there.
It's like
I'll just, use my composure and be like, listen, we'll fucking kill you.
bark.
Like we're a fucking mafia or something. That wasn't bad.
All right.
Yeah, that was good.
Like you don't know how bad this is gonna fucking go.
3 out of 3.
Okay. He seems defensive. Like,
Does he now?
I did not give you fake names.
Okay, I'm gonna cut something off of him. I'm gonna draw my sword. I'm gonna say
I could just latch
made it
onto
come
him
to
and
this.
squeeze.
This is where the path of skepticism leads.
It is inevitable that every enlightened centrist will one day be torturing men outside of tanks.
I don't believe you.
Uzlu, when you talk to the young lieutenant, he might have just been nervous because he's a young lieutenant, not because it's a fake name.
Dev, that's a very nice idea. But this
I
is
think the
Archer's
lieutenant
campaign.
would know.
Okay, I just think that might be the case.
I mean, maybe, but that's the kind of thing that, like, you don't put things in a movie that look significant but aren't. So I think the same thing might apply
Well,
here.
you are if you're Ryan Johnson.
Oh, fuck off. That's an insult to Arch.
Well, also, you do it if you want a situation just like this, where we're torturing a guy who gave us accurate information.
True, but what do we
maybe
lose for
you should
doing
have thought
that?
of that before someone didn't know who he was talking about.
Yeah, you should have thought about that before your country hired a nervous lieutenant.
Should have given us more information. Oh, by the way, the lieutenant might know who I'm talking about. Tell him to think,
Can't believe you're
Blah, blah,
victim blaming.
No, too bad. Fucking this commissar's not been playing ball. I don't hear screaming.
Skepticism's not sufficient until there's screaming.
God, who calls themselves a skeptic anymore, honestly?
Well, the guy that put it in his channel name.
Well, yeah. Well, that's different.
Yeah, because he was real skeptical about Candid.
To be fair,
Creating
no
up
one
shit
was.
from years ago just to burn someone irrelevant. Yeah.
No one was skeptical of it at the time. It took a lot of
Almost
digging
no
to get
one.
the thing. But the thing, yeah, well, I mean, I never shielded it, so I don't have to
True.
defend.
Me neither.
But
But Sargon, you knew.
I didn't know shit, honestly. People think I know a lot more than I actually do. It's great.
Yeah, take our fucking word for that. Who has to deal with him when it comes to timing and shit?
They don't realize I'm actually in my own little world,
I can get the info from the #1 source in the world on Sargon's dopiness.
Now, back to the point. What are you going to do with him?
Well, I don't know. Maybe not #1, actually.
I thought we were torturing him.
Instead, we're
Can you
torturing
not
you.
hold
Why
up?
don't we just be like,
actually,
look, why
wait a
didn't the guy know
second.
who that was?
Actually, there might be a way to see if he's telling the truth. Give me a second here.
Oh yeah, let's drop the conventional methods. We've got magic.
That's right. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, Auspex can do it too, I think, Sargon. If you, I can't do it because I'm currently a corpse, but Auspex can do it.
Okay, what do I need to do?
Let me see. How many points do you have in it?
One.
Okay, maybe you can't do it.
I've got 2 in blood sorcery.
I'm taking a look here. Just a second.
Chat suggesting that we start eating him alive to see if that's intimidating enough.
Does this change your mind?
Chat saying Operation Bamboozloo is going about as well as can be expected.
Yeah, you need level 3 to be able to do it.
Would Sense the Beast be able to detect whether or not somebody, because it says gaining a sense of their nature, hunger, and hostility.
Not really.
It only works with a character that has a beast.
No. The beast presence in mortals, vampires, and other supernaturals, gaining a sense of their nature, hunger, and hostility.
Yeah,
We've used
but
it on the communists before.
if mortals don't have a beast, then it won't work. Like a beast is actually a specific thing in vampire.
Right, okay.
So if he doesn't
Thanks,
have
Dev.
a beast, you're not going to get much out of it. Sorry.
Dev Rules lawyer sounds of being able to do something yet again. Thanks, Dev.
Sorry.
Okay, so do we have any options left, or have you taken them all away?
Well, he still has 2 legs.
You can still torture him.
Oh, great.
So I missed that. Did the magic method fail?
Yes, Dev made it fail.
Then we are left only with the physical.
I guess.
I don't even remember if he seemed intimidated by Sargon calmly saying he was going to kill him. Did we get a memo on that? Arch?
He just restated that he didn't give you a fake name while seeing a bit rattled by it.
Okay, so why does the kid not know who he was?
He was probably just nervous because he was a kid.
Let's pin that as one possibility, but then look into why it really happened. Okay, so we contacted Corps Command. They didn't know who General insert name here is. Can you explain that? Watch him give a good explanation.
He's like, I cannot give you a good explanation.
What was that noise?
That was his little communist brain turning over.
That'll come through on the stream. Who was that?
I don't know what that was.
I recognize it.
Yeah, I don't know what it's from, but something about that sound does feel familiar.
It sounded like a phone thing.
No, I think it's something with VoIP. It's one of the VoIP programs. I can't remember which one though. I don't think it's Discord. It might be Discord. Maybe.
So what? Like, explain to me exactly what it is you're doing.
Well, I'm telling him that they didn't recognize the name that he gave us when we contacted Corps Command. How does he explain that? And I did do it in a swanky Russian accent. So
Yeah. He was putting in
True.
effort.
Yeah. Super swank.
Okay. He reiterates that the Major General's name is Semyon Kondrusev.
well, this isn't going anywhere.
Surely a lieutenant would know who the major general was.
I mean, I expect so. Especially if it is literally his job to know.
Yeah.
And the Major General is the Commissar's direct the guy directly above him.
No, the Major General is the guy that one of the 2 guys that co-signs the orders. His commanding officer, the Commissar's commanding officer, is the other one. But we're not onto that stage yet. We're still trying to figure out why the first name didn't fly. But again, I'm just going to because he's reiterating without helping in the slightest. I'm going to do the same thing. Can you explain then why they didn't know who he was at Corps Command?
He doesn't say anything.
Oh, that's really fucking helpful, that is. Someone will intimidate.
Do I need to roll intimidate?
Unless the walrus would be better.
Yeah, it would.
Rags, rage out.
Yeah, I could do an intimidation.
Night of the
I
Tusk.
could do an intimidation.
Go for it.
I'm just over here sharpening my.
Well, good, because they need to be intimidatingly sharp.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. do strength.
Nice-ish.
Yeah, he's still afraid of the walrus, but how does this help the rest of you? Are you threatening him with the walrus?
He can't just not respond to a interrogator and then say like, "Oh no, I was scared though."
You were very scary.
There's some disconnect here. There's some logical leap that we're making that we shouldn't be. Some assumption that's getting lost in translation. Okay, so the Major General, or whatever the rank, his name is apparently what he said it is. Let's assume that's true for the moment. What could we be missing that we contacted the place where he apparently works and they didn't know who he was? What logical leap are we making that we shouldn't be? What assumption are we making? I can't think of any.
I can't either offhand.
As long as Arch isn't, I don't think Arch would do this, artificially making it so that we asked him to contact the place where the guy works and give the name of the guy that works there, and Arch is like, well, you don't know where he works, you might have got it wrong, or something. Like, as long as we're using the information that we were given correctly. So yeah, I mean, this guy's probably just telling porkies.
Okay, I don't have any ideas, so...
Okay, so do we go with the... Alright, so the next two contingencies then. Mm-hmm. We contact the Commissar's commanding officer and give the name the Commissar gave. We've got nothing really to lose there. And if they don't recognize it, well, hey, that's not a problem. We just hang up at that point. And if that also doesn't work, we pretty much know it's a fake name.
Or we could just be like, how can you not know, Major General or whatever his name was, XYZ, we can make it sound like that. Because if we're talking some grunt, then we can just pull Commissar rank and be like, you're terrible, you'll be removed from position.
We could try that. Though I think we'll be, the first person we'll get to is the guy who's just under this Commissar, at the radio control in his tank division, and then we'll tell him to contact the Commissar's commanding officer, whose name we shall give, according to what the Commissar here has just told us the name is. And if our guy that we're talking to in the tank division doesn't know who that is, then I come storming out the tank again, and we tell this guy, we'll just start eating bits of you until you tell us what we want to know.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. In lieu of a better idea.
Yep.
Right, I'm hopping back into the tank. I'm putting on my best Russian Soviet face. And I'm turning on the radio, which I know how to do. I'll have you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then Arch, I assume I'm back through to the radio operator under the Commissar's command.
Young lieutenant.
Another lieutenant, okay. So.
Sounds remarkably much like the last lieutenant, really?
Does he?
He does indeed.
Are we being taken for a ride?
We got a tank we can take ourselves for a ride.
So, Arch, this is an unexpected revelation. You're saying that the lieutenant at the core control sounds the same as the lieutenant from our tank division.
No, sounds the same as the lieutenant you just spoke to.
Okay, so you're saying that the guy that we're talking to now sounds the same as he did 5 minutes ago.
So it's the same
Pretty
guy.
much.
That was the objective, yes. Thank you for clarifying. Okay, so what was the name of the guy who is in command of this guy, the commanding officer that we need to talk to?
Are you asking him who his commander is?
No, we already intimidated this out of him. We should have it written down. The rank and the name, even if it's a fake name.
Yes, the name you have is Major General Semyon Kondrusev.
Okay, have we misunderstood the structure here? We contacted Core Command. gave them that name I take it that's the name of the guy at Core Command, because that's what I asked you to
you're back
give
to
us
the
name of.
headquarters staff now. The headquarters staff were you speaking to the same lieutenant you spoke to last time?
But that's not okay, Arch. I need to understand the structure of the people involved here. I thought that there was a commanding officer somewhere, I assume in the field or somewhere else, who we needed to talk to, who was directly above us, and that there's also someone at Core Command, a general, who we needed to talk to, and we needed to get both of their co-signatures to follow through with this command. That's what I gathered.
You need a commissar's signature and the commander of the unit's signature.
We're both of those things.
No, you're a commissar.
Okay, so when he asked us, do you have the authorization of your commanding officer? We are the commanding officer.
No, commissars are not army commanders.
Then who do we need it from?
Major General.
That's the same guy that we were talking to just
So
now.
let's phone him up. Be like, Major General.
No,
Lieutenant,
you were not speaking. You have never spoken to a Major General.
Okay, so Lieutenant, put us in contact with Major General. What's his face?
That's who I contacted Core Command to speak to, Arch.
No,
It's the reason that we thought that we had a fake name, because when we asked you to talk to the guy who we were contacting to talk to, you gave us a different guy.
the man hesitated, and then he said he'd pass you through, and then he put you through to a man at Core Command.
This is riveting.
I think that there might be a disconnect between us asking you to give us the information we're after and us being given different information. And then us
No, I
assuming
don't
that you
think
gave
so.
us... Okay, well then maybe we said it wrong, having not completely understood the bureaucracy that you've set up. Yeah,
Well, hold on, Uzlu. Here's what you do: ask this young lieutenant very forcefully to what was his name? Major General. What's his name? He's the guy I talked to. Say, Major General. What's his name?
Zemyon Kondrusev.
Yes. And say, get him, hit him or his office or whatever it is.
I still have no idea who we need to contact.
Do what Deb said.
All right, let's try it then. Fuck it.
Okay. The lieutenant hears the name and asks you again. Comrade, what is your division? That's the 41st, the
Yes.
one you gave last time.
Whatever's written on the tank, yeah.
Yes. We'll give that again.
Okay. The call goes quiet for a second, like he flipped the switch on his side.
Yeah.
About a minute and a half odd later, it turns back on again, and it's the lieutenant's voice once again. And he asks, Comrade of the 44th Tank Division, I have Major General Zemyon Kondrusev here for you.
Was that so bloody difficult?
Just had to ask.
It was too difficult.
We already asked you for this earlier, and you said, "Doy, I don't know how to do that."
Not quite.
Yeah, okay, Arch, fine. You passed us some information packaged in some different information, and we ripped off the packaging and used the information that you gave us.
Stop complaining. We have the guy.
Well,
Tell
is
him
this the guy that we need? And like, do we need the co-signature of this guy and the guy we were talking to before?
Yeah, I believe it's this guy.
Okay. Right.
I think
I shall now do the same performance I did earlier. Exactly the same, pretty much. So this guy is in charge of us. He is still superior to the officer that we are pretending to be.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He has stated that he has given you to Major General Kondrusev now.
Yes, okay. So, Arch, do you want me to do the Russian voice performance again, or can I just roll?
Yeah, tell him what you need to tell him.
Okay. I can't remember what I fucking said now. Sir, we have spotted a Nazi tank column heading towards our front lines. They have not spotted us. We can flank them and destroy them with minimal casualties. We just need your authorization on the attack. There is little time. The window of opportunity is closing.
Okay. Right. Hey, he asks you for the confirmation of all of the details, just to get it out militarily. He asks you for the coordinates, the unit numbers involved, so on, the locations, etc.
Mm-hmm. I believe that we can flub that.
Yep, you can give him all of the things. I mean, you're giving him the coordinates of the swamp, you're giving him your locations now, and your division number, correct?
Sure. We can give him coordinates that are, that put the swamp between us and the coordinates so that they won't look at it and say, hey, that's a swamp. They'll look at it and say, that's normal land, but there's a swamp next to it, but surely no one would be dumb enough to drive through the swamp. So yeah, that's good, we'll do that.
Okay, so, yeah, the coordinates you are giving them is in the swamps. Otherwise, they won't drive into it.
The coordinates put the swamp between us and the coordinates. So that if we go towards the coordinates, we still have to drive through the swamp. But it's not in the swamp. So that if command sees that it's in the swamp.
So on the other side of the swamps to try and get you to drive
Yes.
through the swamp.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yes, comrade. We will have the 41st head towards the location now. Please hold your position.
But we are the 41st.
Yeah, okay, well, we've got to move.
He asks you to repeat his orders that you will hold position.
Just repeat them back.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to be actually held to them.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
we can court
We will
martial
hold
us.
position for sure. But actually, not sarcastically. I'll just say, yes, sir. We will hold position.
Yeah, can we make it sound like we're not lying to him for a second?
Yes, I shall deadpan lie to him and tell him that we will hold position. And then we do need to move quickly.
It's a good thing we are not Nazi spies.
We need to blab or blag to our unit that we have to move in on this. This is not going to be easy. Is that the end of the call?
Yep, you can hang up if you wish. He's got nothing further to say.
Medium.
Yay. See, that was easy.
I think we need to move.
Yeah, we know we do. We have the window of opportunity is now actually closing. What do we do with our apparently honest puppet? Our captive. I suppose he could still be useful.
Well, we're not going to be here. We're going to be driving this thing. Where exactly are we going to be driving this tank? Back to our side, or
I guess so.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we can bring him along and have him interrogated by somebody else.
Well,
We've got some
He's
nice
a
big
prisoner.
Soviet command tank.
Hold on. They said the 41st, but then they told us to hold position.
Yeah.
Now, I assume that means the rest of the tank column we actually want to move through the swamp will move through the swamp. But then why is he telling us to hold position? We're part of the 41st.
That means that they're aware that we're full of shit and that they're coming to get us. So we should run away.
Yeah, but it seems too obvious. Like, he's just told us we're going to send you through the swamp, but don't.
We're
in the
telling
swamp.
them to go and intercept them. Right?
Well, maybe.
But we're the 41st.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Maybe they're saying hold position so that the rest of whoever we are can catch up, and then we go with them. That's what they assume.
No, well, we're legging it. Let's start the tank and go.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Are we calling the mission a failure?
Maybe.
We don't know whether they'll drive into the swamp or not. But like we've tried to get them to drive into the swamp. That's as good as we can do.
I don't think that's going to please our commanding officers.
I'm sorry, sir. They didn't drive into the swamp. What do you want us to do?
It's
What do you
better
want us to
than
do?
dying
Get
out here.
with
I'm
us?
sorry that we couldn't convince an entire division of enemy tanks to drive themselves into a swamp for you. We gave it a jolly good college try. We killed.
We
like
did take
5
out
tanks
6
in
of
a
their
row.
tanks, or whatever it is, and captured their commander tank and a commissar that you can now interrogate at leisure. We're so sorry we didn't get rid of the entire battalion for you.
Next week we'll win the war for you.
Exactly.
We'll make it up. We'll make it
We'll
up
take
to you.
Moscow. Don't worry about
When you
it.
No,
put
I
it
tell you
like
what.
that, it sounds downright unreasonable, really.
If we can't convince them with any of that, we'll just tell them, look, we got ourselves embroiled into the Soviet bureaucracy.
And you don't want to be in there.
I think that deserves a medal on its own.
Listen, we've seen things. We've seen terrible, terrible things.
I mean, ultimately, this is all a bit silly because we were sent here on the expectation that we would have a secret weapon who, in giving the knowledge that he was a secret weapon, was breaking the rules of the universe. But then we didn't because he was asleep, which is an out-of-game thing that we couldn't really account for in-game. So I don't know if any of this really makes sense either way.
I think we did a pretty darn good job.
We can't just go back and say, well, they might drive into the swamp. I think we got to confirm. Like, can we get into a position to keep an eye on the 41st without them seeing us? It's plain as I guess fucking not. I mean,
No, I think we should just take our tank and go. Like, let's get out of here.
we are closer to the 41st than anyone else, right? So we could head over there and give it a last-ditch effort. Or not even head over there, but just contact them and tell them, we have strict orders, move in now. I'm your commanding officer, just do it, Sergey. Just do it.
Yeah,
Your current position is directly to the west of the 41st main base. That's why you were sent here to get in contact with them. The 41st is the division you were going to try and convince to drive into the swamps, and the man you've captured is one of its political officers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I guess what you could do now is radio the 41st. Say you have the permission from those two people, which wouldn't be a lie, I guess, and then tell them to roll everything out right now, and then we take off.
We could feign as if we're under that we're engaging.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, we could say that we need rescue. But then they're Russians, they might just go,
Well,
"Well,
if we say
sorry, you're
rescue, it'll
fucked."
imply that we're in distress. We should say that we're engaging the enemy immediately, and that will hopefully get them to hurry up and join us because we've started the attack.
They're only about 15 minutes away.
Well, from here, yes, but if we give them a fake position.
Well, if they're 15 minutes away, that means that we're 15 minutes ahead. So we tell them to roll out to the coordinates that'll get them into the swamp, and then we leave and go back with our new tank.
Yeah, we just
That's
take
the
our
plan.
chances that they'll go with the order anyway. What's the geography here? Is there any way that they could get to the coordinates that we gave to the commander reasonably quickly without going through the swamp?
To the best of your knowledge, they would head straight towards the target.
But is the swamp in between the target and them?
Yes, as per your instructions.
Yes, of course. Okay, fine. I was just wondering if... yeah, okay, that makes sense. Given that I gave the coordinates, I guess that it would have to work. Okay, well then we've got a chance that it's going to work. I say that we don't retreat just yet. We hang around and see what happens, observe from a distance, maybe dump the tank somewhere that we can find it later.
Nope, absolutely not.
Somewhere
Let's
that we
get
can
out
find
of
it later, and then hide
No,
ourselves in a hedge.
No, in a hedge. No, we should leave.
Hide in a hedge is
No, we should just go. Radio it and go. I think that's the plan.
We can't return to base saying, well, we might have succeeded. We don't know yet. If we fail,
Yes,
at least we
we
can go back and
can.
say,
destroyed 3 enemy tanks, captured this tank, captured a commissar, and we have. Well, I mean,
but that's a consolation prize. Even they would prefer to hear that we failed than we don't know if we failed or succeeded.
Well,
They
here's
would
the
just
thing.
tell us, well, why didn't you find out then? You just had to wait 10 minutes.
Because we were deep behind enemy lines.
Yeah, they'll understand. They'll send their own scouts to confirm what happened. We should just get out of here.
yeah, it won't change what it doesn't. It's not going to change what actually happens.
I still think that it's not enough certainty for them, but I think I've been outvoted, so fine, let's go.
Well, is there a way for can I outrun a tank?
Possibly. Can you outrun a 76mm shell?
There's also landmines.
I can see further than they can shoot accurately, and it still is dark. So
there's still landmines out there, Egg. So I think we should just go. We should just go back.
That's right. Yeah.
There might be landmines on the road. Did we find that earlier?
What if we left landmines on the road?
Well, you didn't trigger any landmines on the road, and the landmines you found outside were anti-tank mines. They'd be very unlikely to detonate on just a rando person.
Even a dog or a walrus. Actually, they might be more likely to detonate from a walrus, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe a walrus.
Statistically speaking, yes.
I'll just have to do a walrus leap over them.
So, do we go back to the Nazi officers and say, we put the command in, we believe that they're going to follow it, and then if they don't, I mean, I guess we're no worse off than if they hadn't anyway.
Yeah. And we destroy a bunch of the tanks and capture the commissar.
At least it buys us time, and they have to send scouts, and we can say, we didn't know how long it was going to take for them to complete the order. It might have been hours, and we didn't have hours. Sure, we can blag this, we can pull this off.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's head back then, along the road. You know,
I'm very grateful that Rags is also now starting to refer to himself as Walrus.
I'm a wolf.
Okay, what about the political commissar?
I guess tie him up and bring him with us. I mean, I think they'll be more impressed that we got him as a prisoner than that we were able to find a loophole to kill him. So yeah, let's just tie him up in the tank and take him back.
Okay.
All right.
As you try to tie him up, he begins resisting.
We'll pacify him with our superior vampire strength.
I'm just going to hit him on the head with the butt of my gun. That always works in movies.
I will bite his toe off.
Let's just physically manhandle him and tie him up.
All right, it's getting steamy. Manhandling a captured prisoner in the back of a tank.
Yeah.
He's resisting fiercely. You're going to have to roll some strength for him. You'll get an advantage if there's more than one of you.
There are more than one of us.
Okay.
I'll help.
One point of advantage per person.
Who's got the best strength and brawling?
That'd probably be Rags.
I have 6 strength. I guess I'll just keep my regular brawl at 2, melee 3.
And somebody should roll awareness.
My awareness is 4.
My awareness is pretty good as well, but
I'm worse on all of that. You guys go for it.
So I will awareness plus
intelligence.
Composure, probably.
All right, I think that. 1, 2. Let me double check. I think it is.
Fucking hell, I got a bad roll.
Yeah, I think
Are
so.
we all doing awareness
social
composure?
good.
Well, we can all do awareness, can't we?
Yes, that's my awareness. Not very good. Oh, that helps. That's much better. And then I
Okay,
can do
5. Right, Uzulu, as the commissar is struggling, you can see him throwing furtive glance over at the horizon, and as you become suspicious at this, you begin listening, and very soon you can hear the clattering sound of tank treads approaching.
Okay, I'm going to go back to my original approach of just knocking this guy out with the butt of my gun, even if it gives him what's it called, a brain hemorrhage or something. Either way, even if it damages him permanently, just quickly knocking him out. I hope I don't have to roll for that.
Can I do intimidation strength if you need?
And then we're driving the tank all up out of here, and I have the drive, so I'm going to roll the drive.
Okay.
Drive with what?
So first, he's still resisting you. You're going to have to hit him.
Please don't make me roll for it. Right, Arch is so simple.
I'll do melee strength.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, while you're doing this, I'll start the engine and drive us out.
And do I get a modifier 1 for Sargon helping?
Yeah, you can get a 1 modifier.
Nice. Well, I think he's out.
Okay. You do indeed successfully knock him out. He is bleeding from the head. That was a fairly hefty blow. The knives of tank tracks are getting yet closer as well. Roll drive plus strength.
Well, it's not my best rolls, but I think I'm the best one for it.
Mm.
Ah, shit.
Right. You try to get moving, but you choke the engine.
Well, you might say that. But on the bright side, I'm not hungry at all.
That's true.
Okay, well, let's just throw him over our shoulders, get out, and leg it into the darkness.
How long would it take me to try again with the engine?
Minutes at least.
Let's get him on our shoulders, get out, and run into the darkness.
Yeah.
You might have time. Tanks are loud. You might have like the actual 15.
It is
It's
night.
getting louder and louder every moment that goes. The rest of you can also now easily hear it, and you can see the dust clouds.
Yeah, just jump out and run off. Into
Yep.
the
Well, keep in mind, I can't do that.
I carry you.
Are you gonna carry me?
Yeah.
Yes.
The walrus will strap you to its back.
I will have no problem carrying you because you are very small and I am the finest wolf that ever was. So we will be good.
Small, pathetic. Okay, you wish to start legging it. All right.
One
what's
awful
the movement
roll.
speed of the slowest of you?
I've got 8.
12.
Your base move is 6 plus 2 meters per dexterity.
Yeah, I've got 1 dex.
Oh, I've got 7 then.
12.
How can you have 7, Zongan? It's 2 per dex, plus 6.
Oh, sorry, I divided it by 2. Duh. So then I've got another 6, 12 then.
And I'm on 8.
Okay. All right. You begin to just run, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Any
Not-
particular direction?
Not over the grass, I'd recommend.
Well, into the forest to the northwest, so we get away from the
Yeah,
roads.
there were some
So-
woods, weren't there?
Across the grass.
Well, the Russian soldier
Well-
was standing there. And the
Okay.
anti-tank mines, too.
Well, I'm the fastest. I could sniff out the mines from before. As long as I'm leading and they follow, we can go around the landmines.
Yeah,
Mhm.
let's do
Okay,
that.
let's do that.
And then we'll hide in the trees. Maybe have a look over in this direction. If they don't go for the tank at all, if they don't come here, we could get back in the tank and drive it off. But chances are they will.
I've got to go by 6:30, which is 11:30 your guys' time. So
Yep.
we're nearly done here, eh? We're just gonna
Yeah,
get back
we are.
to.
I have had a slight thought here. If they've just received word from a commissar in this location, in this tank, to do a thing, and they're coming over to check to make sure that the order was valid, and they find a tank filled with blood with several Russian soldiers dead, I think we
Right,
can
so-
be fairly sure that they're not going to drive into the swamp.
Okay,
You need
so
to make
we're
a
gonna have to-
decision on the direction right now.
Okay,
woods to the
okay,
north.
okay. Let's just pretend that we're the commissar, get into their tank, and kill them all.
I don't
Are
think
we
it could
doing
be-
that again?
Man, I don't know if we need to keep pushing our luck with combat right now. We're
Yeah,
still
and
down V, and we're
40
down.
seconds.
Still going into the woods to the
It's a
north.
fast tank. Yeah, just go to. the
It'll be
north.
dark. We'll be able to evade them. They won't be able to pursue. They can't go through. They can't drive their tanks through the woods.
Yeah, guys, just start moving your tokens. Convince
Yeah.
Arch that we're actually moving. But
Yeah,
Rags is at the
we are
front,
moving. We are moving. I am leading so that we don't go any landmines.
and we're taking the commissar with us.
All right.
very
Yep.
diligent.
And yeah, we didn't have enough time to set up yet another ruse with 3 dead Russians and a tank filled with blood. Just not enough time to set up the stage preparations and the lighting and such. We just have to drop this one, I think.
All right. Okay. So you begin legging it away as fast as you can, and just in the nick of time as well. The lead T-34 crests the ridge with 6 Soviet soldiers riding on it, and behind it comes several dozen more armored vehicles, all sweeping out in a search pattern, and the infantry immediately begin disembarking and searching forward.
Well, let's lead them to the swamp then, lads. I don't know.
Well,
I
we've
mean-
got enough of a head start, and we're moving at a pretty good pace here.
Right. Would you like to continue trying to run, or do you want to try and get stealthy?
Well, I think we have enough of a head start in the dark that we should be fine to just keep on our pace forwards, especially going through the woods at night.
I don't know if
You've
we're gonna be able
probably
to-
got 60 odd meters on them.
What?
You do know that flare guns are a thing.
And we're in plains.
And we're still, yeah. If they put a flare gun up and we're in the woods, then it's not going to shine in down through the trees. Trees will block us. There'll still be all the shade of the trees that we're in.
To bring the back to the overview map so you can get an idea of where you are. So you guys are over here by Sargon's token.
Okay.
I see. 400. Actually, yeah, excuse me. You're about over here, actually. That's round about where you are now. There's no woods nearby here. The woods are way off to the northwest.
Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to try sneaking then, aren't we? Yeah, I don't see what other choice we have.
Yes.
I'm curious, do we have time to, because I'm not sure what the distances are, so just remind me, do we have enough time to blow the or to fire the gun of the tank and then leg it back?
No, they are very close.
If we had another radio, we could use the positions of the enemy to maybe move in our guys to a place if they've been moved from somewhere else. But I mean, that would at least be something. At the moment, all we're coming back with is we failed, but we got this commissar. We didn't even bring the tank back. Well, what we know for sure is that we can blame V for about 90% of this.
And again, you don't have a lot of time to spare. They are aggressively sweeping, and there is a lot of them.
We're just fleeing, man. I don't know what else to do.
You're running.
Okay.
Head towards the
but
woods.
the question is, do you want to simply just run, which will get you out of there faster, or do you want to try and do it sneakily? One goes with a slightly higher risk of being detected.
Well, I guess we'll do it sneakily.
Yeah, we'll
Whichever
probably have
one
to
the
do it
lowest
sneakily.
risk is.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. All right. For those of you who are still alive, so not dev, sneak plus dexterity, so stealth that would be then.
All right. This is good. Let me do stealth 5 and dexterity 6. Yeah, boy.
Now, this actually is my worst roll. I think we may have discovered last time that something along the lines of 0 dice are rolled on this one for me.
I think we'll be all right.
Yeah.
0 what is... No, he gets a chance.
I have 1 dexterity and 0 stealth. I think, like, you add them together and minus
That's
1.
1d10, regardless.
Okay, alright.
And I got 8 successes.
Well, I still got a 0.
Yeah. Okay. Sargon is fairly stealthy. You know, he's going from crater hole to crater hole, trying to stay low. Braggs is just a dark blur in the night, going wonk, 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 wonk. Even the bouncing of a small child on his back is not enough to give him away. But Uzulu is not very stealthy. You're basically just legging it.
Right. In that case, I'd like to split off from the rest of the group.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, the Russians can't see us.
Unless they fire a flare, yeah. At least I'll split off far enough that if the Russians were to hit me with a tank shell, it wouldn't hit anyone else. Or if they miss me and hit one of the others, it won't hit me.
All right. Nobody spots you to begin with, so you get another 100-odd meters probably. Now they're investigating the tank.
Good. That should slow him down pretty significantly.
Yep. Well,
So we didn't have any explosives left.
the interior of that tank tells a fairly telling tale.
Does it? I mean, they're
Yes,
like, what the
it's
fuck
covered in
happened here?
blood.
Yeah, but that's pretty unusual. I mean, like,
Yes, it's very unusual.
the
Which
tank's
is why
not
the
damaged.
next action is to fire a flare.
Okay.
Right. You're all fine. You get another 100 meters. I'm just going
All
to...
right.
Not bad. I'm just going to clone Sargon. The second Sargon's going to be Uzulu.
Don't read anything into that chat.
Right. At this point, you're what? You should have gotten a fair bit of distance at this point.
Are there
You've
forests?
got a solid 300 meters on them.
Are the forests that big area in the top left of the map?
Yes, that's the large forest.
I swear there was one earlier, much nearer.
There's just a small cluster of trees. Nothing you could really hide in.
I see. All right.
Yeah, you gain another 100 meters. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Right. Sargon and Rags, you're basically safe. You're half a kilometer away in the dark at this point. You've gotten outside of the illumination of the flare. Uzulu, you're just right at the edge as you hear shouting in Russian behind you. They do have quite a fair bit of range on you, though. Well, now I get to play with Mozins at long range.
I don't think my character has any contingencies for this. He's a bit better in the halls of knowledge.
Right. Well, as you continue to run towards the edge, bullets start whizzing by you as they open fire at extreme range with Mozins. Roll a defense roll.
Extreme range with Mosins.
I mean, extreme range. It's 400 meters. It's more like 400 and 500. They don't have great chance of hitting, so roll the defense.
What is that? How do I roll that?
That is your athletics and dexterity.
Oh, great. Yeah, I have loads of those.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. One bullet strikes you in the back for 2 damage.
Is that half to 1?
Yeah, that's halved to 2. So that's because it's a rifle, so 4.
Okay.
Another one hits you in the right shin, which does another 2 damage.
Well, I got no red squares left.
All right, you're into mortal shit now. Okay, you cross the edge. You're just about at the edge now as one of the lead tanks turns towards you and fires a single HE round. Roll defense.
I mean, not to sabotage myself here, but how am I rolling dexterity and athletics?
Just roll.
One degree of success. Yep. You get out of the illuminated area of the flare just as the shell bursts behind you, giving you a very dramatic, explosive backdrop as you rush out of the area. Miraculously, none of the splinters strike you, and you continue running as fast as you possibly can into the darkness.
Never mind, I just became a badass. I've got a brilliant idea. I'm going to take off my Russian uniform and leave it on the ground. So it looks like someone was just
I'm going to make you
vaporized.
strip for a minute, okay? If you're going to do that.
As I'm running. I can do that as I'm running. I just make it look like the person was vaporized in the explosion and this is what's left. They'll look for a body or something.
I am literally going to make you roll athletics.
Yeah,
for that.
that's a terrible plan. Don't do that. Just leg it.
Our tank shell vaporized the person and left their clothes completely unharmed.
Hey, it could happen.
Totally convincing.
It could happen.
Wonder weapon from the future.
We knew Nazi science was good, but this is special.
Well, they're not going to find a body. They're going to
you
keep chasing.
have made it away. There's loud shouting in the background. The Russians are firing off bursts of machine gun fire, rifles, shells, just blindly into the night.
Okay,
all right,
do
lads.
we get any experience for this?
Look, I feel like I've learned a lot.
Yeah, I
Hey,
feel like
we did a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you do get experience from this. You get a point of experience each.
Oh wow.
A whole point.
Wait, even me?
5 tanks.
Should I give it to Dev?
Yes.
Yes, you should give it to me.
Yes, fine, Dev.
Hey, 14 more of these, and you can get another point and dominate.
14 more of these, and I can be 2/5 of the way to doing the job that the other guy was supposed to do.
Yeah. We got an XP point.
I'm gonna
Yay.
quickly just go ahead and use rouse, which I'm hoping I can do without stopping what else I'm doing to get any health back.
Yeah, you can rouse to get 1 health point back.
Yay!
You also get a complimentary point of hunger.
Mm-hmm. Well then, wonderful. Sargon, I see you're joining me in the hunger train.
Yep, you get 1 point of hunger, but you also get to take away 1 point of superficial damage.
Oh yeah, we do, don't we?
Okay. That's fine.
Right, I'm
I'll
now
look for
not
that.
mortal.
Right. You make your escape, and finally, episode 5 is at an end.
I believe this is actually episode 6, chat. For those of you archiving
this
this.
is episode 5, but it's been in 3 parts.
Oh, I see.
Yes. It's been a while.
We're doing it that way, are we? That might be a problem if we have a really long campaign at some point.
Well, I don't expect that any missions will ever be quite so extended, shall we say.
Then I don't think you've met us, even though you were playing them with us in the D&D Crusaders. There were some missions that went on for like 20 episodes.
Okay,
Sure, yeah,
so
mission, but this was like 1 encounter.
Are
Okay,
we going back to like the Nazi command, yeah?
I'd assume so.
Pegging it back over the border tankless.
Yeah. So it turns out there are more Russians than we expected.
You'll never believe this, but the
That's the understatement
Russian
of the
bureaucracy
decade.
was effective.
Yeah, to be
Well,
fair, the dual order system did exactly what it was supposed to do in this case.
So, what actually happened now that it's all done, Arch?
Well, here's the thing. The Russian commissar pulled a fast one on you.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wasn't lying to you. His superior officer was Major General Semyon Kondrusev. He was killed the day before.
Oh, come on.
No fucking shit.
Is that historically accurate?
Yep, it's currently the 25th. He was killed on the 24th.
Well, why wouldn't the guy say he was killed yesterday? It's obviously information.
Yeah, obviously that's something that he would say.
Yeah.
No, because he wants to screw you over, and he knows that if you go to the command center and gives the name of a commander who just died,
Yeah, but we can just say we didn't know he was dead.
you didn't
He
know
died
that your
yesterday.
superior officer was killed in the fighting.
No, it takes
like,
time for that information to get
Yeah.
distributed.
We've been fighting Germans all day, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, we didn't check our emails, but like, you know. Yeah.
I think what Arch is telling us is that we have to start looking up the names as soon as he gives them to us for the historical events around them.
keep
That would
wiki
be
open.
cheating.
Well, I'm not sure if
he
it's,
was.
if it's
I
a
was
bit.
rolling for him to see how he did on
If you don't
resistance.
have as
or
much of an
intimidation.
encyclopedic knowledge of Russian high command lifespans, death dates, and battle plans, then you might be out of luck.
Well, the thing is,
Stuff
he
you
was
need to know.
rolling to see if he had the balls to bullshit you. He did. And he figured this would be a great way to give you the information, trying to save himself, whilst also fucking you over. And when you came back to the same lieutenant and you again gave him the name of the dead commander, pretending to be a commissar, someone who would absolutely know if his superior officer was killed, because he literally needs him to countersign every order he gives, then what he did was he simply hung up the phone, went to get the NKVD officer, who was the man you were switched over to, not the major general.
How many
and
orders
brought
have
him
we
over.
given today, for fuck's sake?
Oh boy.
You haven't given any orders today.
Well, exactly. How would we know? We haven't needed him to countersign anything.
Exactly.
It seems
So
like the
you needed
lieutenant
him
has
to do it
been.
here.
It seems that the lieutenant has been in consultation with the DM directly.
The lieutenant heard you mention the dead officer as a commissar, and so he set you over to the head of the corps commander of the NKVD. Someone I specifically mentioned you should avoid, by the way, but you didn't remember that.
Well, I guess that's our lesson about Soviet bureaucracy.
I think that's our lesson about having to rely on remembering tiny details rather than playing the game.
Avoid
Okay.
the chief political copper officer.
I've got to go. It's about time for me.
Yeah,
I got you.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next week.
Yep. I'll probably head out too. Yeah, absolutely.
Hopefully, I can come back to life, Arch. If you have something planned for that.
I hope so too. It'd be nice to have
maybe
two
something.
of our. It would be nice to have two of our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people be able to play.
Maybe next time when we get back to base, we can actually have V in the campaign again while we report him to the Camarilla because we're annoyed at him for failing.
The worst part is too, Uzula, you were so fucking close. When you were talking to him the first time, you were so on the right track because you stopped using his name. You were just saying the Major General.
Mm.
You had that political officer thinking that you were just saying the Major General. He didn't know why a lieutenant had sent him to you. The lieutenant was just like, shit, this is about my pay grade. I'm going to kick it up. If you had just kept pushing there and said to that guy, for example, you need to expedite this. Can you get it countersigned? He probably would have done it.
Yeah, why didn't he ask him that? Fucking retard.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did work in the Soviet bureaucracy for a few years, but this just slipped past my expertise.
Nah,
you
you'll get him next time.
overanalyzed it. That's the thing. Because you knew there was a trap somewhere, and there was.
Yeah, that's
You
what you did. You
fell out of the
overanalyzed, Uzlu.
Yeah, all my fault, of course.
Well, I'm not even saying that. I'm saying you had it.
No, I don't
actually
think
had
you
it.
are, Arch. I think Rags is joking that it's all my fault.
Nah, I'm definitely joking.
Yeah, I think you must be.
I am. Oh, I'm all over that joke.
Yes, I think for your own good, you must be.
Oh yeah, I am joking. That's
Mhm.
me. I'm the sticky, gooey stuff that holds it all together. With my
Okay,
my
this
jokes.
is a different thing now.
I was
I
also
think-
loving it
right.
when you were sitting there thinking, like, is there anything we could possibly have overlooked that would be relevant? And I'm just sitting there like, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah,
Right, I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna go.
yeah. I'll catch you later. I'll probably
Peace
better do
out,
the
guys.
same thing.
Bye.
See ya.
Yep. See ya.
So Deb has betrayed the party, Branks has betrayed the party, and now Uzulu. It's complete. Everybody has done something.
I think we need to talk about your definition of betrayal.
Well, backstabbing them with the full intent to do so, of course.
Yes. Well, yes. I think next time I will just have a quick web search of the officers that you name.
The thing is, at least then you'll remember the names. That would be useful. This is my way of showing you some tough love and beating you in the same way.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure that you're doing this benevolently.
Absolutely. Now, before I end the stream, I do need to go through the super chat. Da Wall, Evidence Sagan is a communist infiltrator of the Nazi party. Very possible. Nicholas Stoneback, dollars for the continued success of Operation Bamboozaloo. See, he was rooting for you, but then you disappointed him.
Yes, I didn't quite have the omnipotence required to overcome that one.
Coventry 301, it's generally less stressful watching this without these antics. You're right, Art, he's damn close to Untermensch. Well, I mean, with V here, this would have gone easier. Imperial Fists, I am out of wit, but take my money. Lawmaster, thank you very much. Thomas White, Art, have you read Vinland? Your opinion? Ah, yes, Vinland Saga. Very good manga, or, well, was. Kinda. Now it's, Imperial Fist, meant to throw more money at you, and here's to making it up. Oh. See, I still not necessarily like Super Chats, but I do see the charm. Bale Vault, Art, any plans to do a Q&A stream? Not at the moment, no. Charles, no. For your kind sir, thanks for the content. Thank you very much, Charles. Lazaru, 101. In work as a waiter, pray Nurgle blesses me. Oh. You do need Nurgle's blessing then, but luckily as a waiter, you will have the ability to get around lots of people's wonderful nasals, expulsions, and other discharges. Draven. Thanks so much. Love you, channel. How do you think the Germans could have won the Eastern Front? How much of the failure was Hitler's autism? Honestly, if they would have any chance of winning on the Eastern Front, I think they would have had to carry out, was it Rosencrantz or Rosentrop? One German general basically theorized that the way to win on the Eastern Front was to come as liberators and just basically recruit amongst the Ukrainians, the Kazakhstans, Mongolians, anybody and everybody that they captured, and raise a massive so-called Russian liberation army to fight against the Soviets. Because a lot of the various subject nations of the Soviets were not fond of the Russians at all. And that could have worked, but, well, lucky didn't, I suppose. Phyllis of Epirus, Snow German, bad rags give that corn cob. Oh, I see. Correct his name now, so I'm not even going to respond to corn cobs. Theo Floria, Archie hypocrite, T-34 only started USSR service since 40, but the boys can't get Luftwaffe guns. Also, any opinions on the future of Brexit and Tories? And the T-34 was in full operation near the front at this point, especially since I put them in Army Group South intentionally, because they were one of the few that really ran into proper resistance. Architect of Fate. I saw Sargon this past weekend in Philadelphia. Can confirm not as fat in person or he's losing weight. The Sargon isn't fat, he's just rotund.
If he weren't so short, he would be probably fairly average.
Compact. Dwarfish.
Yes, if you see me next to Sargon, you can kind of see the distinction in the height.
You should be smaller or fatter, one out of two.
Yes, well, unfortunately, I'm just too omnipotent in real life.
Not omnipotent enough to remember the name of the NKVD, though. Really?
Well, I put a damper on it for this game to make it more interesting.
That's very fair of you.
I do find it important for us to all be fair during these games.
Fat Ben Shapiro-headed walrus pops out of the tank. Oh, that's a little bit too cruel. Charles Slanesh, Arch bring back Lurking Hunger and have ranks play as Franklin. That would be hilarious. But Franklin was, well, actually, no, Franklin would fit perfectly as ranks. Mr. Gently Benevolent, hi, hail, Rags. Good, you caught yourself. Jafar the Blade, V's not here, imagine my shock. Though, to be fair, he is still asleep, so fair enough.
Yeah, V was able to be here this week, and I think, was it last week as well, he was able to be here for some of it, at least? But
yes, he was sleeping.
He was told this week that I guess he wasn't necessary until we finished the mission. And if we finished the mission partway through the thing that we would tell him, we finished the mission right at the end of the thing. So I guess he'll be back next time.
Just in time to receive the wrath of all of his party members.
Yes. I don't think there's anyone in this present world, the RP world, who likes V at this point, except the commanding officer who sent him and us to do the mission that we did because he didn't come.
To be fair, you are really going to have some explaining to do on that, because he organized this mission specifically because V told him that he could do these things, and I was like, yeah, but he was asleep.
I mean, I don't think it's us that has the explaining to do on that one. I think it's V.
That's true.
I mean, I really hope it comes across that way anyway.
You know, firing squads was a valid form of punishment at this time.
I mean, that's how V's character went out in the Cyberpunk campaign. We could just have a repeat of that.
We might, except this time he'll be literally bound on head and feet as well, so easy to aim.
True.
Defar the Blade again. Oh, by the way, guys, Mount and Blade Bannerlord Early Access announced. Sargon, what faction do you think you're going to play? I think Sargon is going to play something gay because he's British.
I take offense to that and would like to point out that you are literally Norwegian.
Yes, and that's why I'm going to play the Norse, the manly faction.
I think they were the womanly faction, actually.
Checkmate. And Nordic Kiwi, is V still not here? No, but he will probably be back next time for better or worse. So V causes something that needs at least 3 sessions had he doesn't show up for a single one. Well, he does have an excuse because he was asleep, so, you know.
Why did he not show up initially again? Was it because he missed the session?
Yes. And we started without him, or did he need to leave? I don't remember.
No,
he wasn't there.
He was supposed to be there, but then he just didn't show up, and that was the day that he was literally asleep in real life.
Ah, yeah, that was it. Literally asleep. Artemis Fowl. Have Commissar agree to the statement of orders given at the end, so it sounds like he ordered it. All he has to do is agree on the radio after. Actually, that could probably have worked.
There's really a lot of things
like
that would have worked. And with the hindsight that we have now, we could have formulated something excellent that would have worked perfectly.
Because that would have worked out even without the hindsight. It would basically have been, okay, pretend to be the radio operator. Like, I'm from Tank so-and-so, my commanding officer is this, Commissar, here are his orders, I'm going to give you over to him now for his agreement. And then you just have to command him to say, you know, I am, name, and these are my orders.
Well, I thought the reading it off the paper thing was not going to be allowed because it was kind of a loophole.
Well, in this case, he wouldn't read it off the paper. You would pretend to be the radio operator and give the instructions, and then give him like, oh, the commissar's busy, I'm giving you all the details. Because there are a lot of details in giving these orders. Map coordinates, units involved, directions, planning, etc. And then, of course, the requesting of the various clarifications, the bureaucracy, which a commissar would happily throw over onto his assistant, basically.
I see. So it was possible. So the radio operator essentially has more authority than the commissar if he says the right things.
Well, no, he would have to hand him over to the commissar at the end to basically say, yeah, I'm going to sign off on this.
Okay, and the commissar just has to say one thing.
Yeah, basically.
That's pretty much what we were going to do anyway. That was my first suggestion, but we didn't go with that one because the other guys didn't like it. My suggestion is getting him to authorize someone else to give his orders.
Nordic Kiwi. Art, in second session, you should not rely on dominate. Party short after, where is V and his dominate? Thanks entirely to V, I would like to say, because he blabbed to an officer, hey, I can do this cool thing.
Yeah, and then we suffered as a result.
Well, that just makes things better, doesn't it?
I mean, not for V.
Let's see. Heosh, would you have accepted a Salubri character from one of the players? Also, how do you feel about the Marines' Malevolent? A Salubri, huh? The Salubri are a bit of a dodgy clan because, well, they have their own very specific agenda, but as long as that could be role-played within this particular setting, which I think they could, Nazi super secret science, basically, possibly, but perhaps not the easiest thing to do. As for the Marines Malevolent, well, I don't think much about them other than they have a really cool paint skin, basically. Imperial Fists, at this rate, the fifth Chaos God is autism. Well, that's already been confirmed, basically. Pedro Graziotin, hey Arch, could you make just like the Skaven RP and allow your subscribers backers to create silly characters for this RP? Possibly. I have been thinking about doing another Skaven RP at some point, so we'll see. Sully Dusa, 611. Oh, yeah, Zogger, Git, da Grot, Kyle, and Kick V. Replace V with Kyle. See, I wouldn't mind, but then I would be putting Kyle and V in a room again, and that's going to end up badly. Plus, I mean, Uzulu and Kyle. Oh, fuck me.
I don't know who Kyle is. I don't think he's real.
I am very glad you don't know who Kyle is. Oh, goodness. The Space Cowboy 333. Art is the Lurking Hunger campaign dead. For the moment, at least, yes. Susannin Labianus Aurelius. Love you, my little N-words. Hi, Rags. Hashtag Team Lorgar. Oh, disgusting. Can I reject Superjet somehow? I can report
You
him.
could reverse the payment when it comes in, I guess.
I think I might just have to.
Google still gets 30%.
Really?
I guess.
Oh, you know, gotta look out for number one, I suppose. Ryan J. Smith, have you guys put your Nazi uniforms back on? No, so I guess I should shoot you all when you arrive at friendly lines.
Well,
Good.
given that we're not being
Sure.
chased anymore, I think we probably have time.
Details. You haven't said that, so I'm going to assume not.
We're not at the lines yet. We'll do it before next session. But also, before next session, not only will we plan that kind of stuff, we'll also be planning how to punish V.
See, that is something you probably should plan, like nailing his coffin shut and throwing it off a waterfall or something.
I mean, I was thinking like a lava fall.
Yeah, but how are you going to find an active volcano in Mother Russia?
Look, it's worth the time to look.
True enough. Mannequin Echo, is V afraid to face the consequences? No, I'm sure he'll take it like a man. He'll probably whinge about it, but still. The Thing 000. Have you watched Danger 5? I think you'd like that. Danger 5. Australian action comedy television series from 2012. No, that sounds a little bit too specific for me, I think. It does give me a picture on DuckDuckGo of Hitler, a Nazi dinosaur, and a Nazi giant robot, so...
Well, that sounds like this campaign, to be honest.
I think I probably would like it, just judging by the screenshots. Nordikiri, Night a Blonde Shad. Oh. Mr. Twisted Frenzy, when is V rejoining the campaign? Hopefully next week, assuming we have tea, etc. Mech Swordsman, any plans on doing another Warhammer Fantasy Tabletop game march? Possibly, we'll see. Oboni OB1, when are we going werewolf? When are we going werewolf communists? Well, I think the communists are probably starting to suspect that something is wrong at this point, and maybe they will bring in the werewolf soon.
We didn't give much reason to suspect supernatural activity this episode, but we would have done if we'd had a V with us.
The tank interior smeared in arterial blood spray.
Well, okay, with that exception. I mean, a person could do that. They're just less likely to.
Possibly.
It's the same as when we were accused of just grabbing a peasant girl and putting a Nazi uniform on her. They probably would just think that some sick German like stormtrooper squad came in and did this, rather than that supernatural forces did it.
Yeah, I don't think this is the tipping point in and of itself, but I think this will definitely be stacked on the evidence table for someone to discover eventually, let's say. Furious of Epirus, the Dutch are swamp Germans. This is not incorrect. And lastly, Imperial Fists, Kyle does not exist, Uzulu, and he's the root of all evil, so blame him.
Is he Canada?
Now I'm kind of tempted to bring you into contact with Kyle. That would be wonderful. That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. It would ruin every RP ever, but it might be worth it. All right, that is all. So you mentioned if you don't end it on your end, it cuts out the last 5 minutes. So I guess I'll let you press the kill button.
Okay, so what happens is when you click end stream, in my experience, although it sounds silly, it ends it at the point of the preview of the actual live stream on the site, rather than the point of the actual stream reaching YouTube. So it cuts off anything that was streamed after what's currently being shown to the public. So when I click stop streaming, and then I'll go to a black screen, have a watch of the YouTube page. When it goes to a black screen, then you click the button.
That sounds like an awful lot of effort.
Then I'll watch the YouTube page and just tell you when to click the button.
Or even better, now that we've already been talking about this pointless thing for a while.
Bye, chat.